Oh boy.
Yasami.
I swear, the last 4 seconds, everybody just goes off the rails.
What
Why
was
would
it?
you do
Purple
that with
dick
the
pickles?
hamster?
What was it?
Dick pickles. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Good evening,
Dick
everyone.
pickles. I wanna find out about that. Hi.
Welcome back to the Red 5 Tavern. Whew. I
going to
can't say before we
Popeyes
go
for
off the
everything
rails. we're already off the rails here.
Yep.
Yes, before we get started, I would like to invite you to subscribe to our channels, and I'll send that over to our mistress of all the signups, is Miss Kelly, for all the details.
Hi, friends. If you are an Instagrammer, you can find us at red_5_tavern. If you are a TikToker, you can find us at the red5 tavern. And if you're over on X, formerly known as Twitter, you can find us at red5 tavern. And back to Charles.
Oh, thank you
I
for
have
that.
a question. I can't
Yeah.
find
Yeah.
the red underscore.
You have to upgrade. You have to upgrade.
Oh, see, I got an RGB keyboard. It turned red.
So you got to paint your keyboard.
What the fuck?
Paint your
I've
keyboard
got
red.
an old one. Mine, I just got
If you-
blue.
If you paint your screen, if you take a fine little paintbrush and you paint your screen, that actually works.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I scrolled and it all went to hell.
Why is the whole screen red now?
What did you do?
Oh man! So tonight we are excited to be playing Chapter 21,
Wow.
the Deadfall Summoning,
Ah, God, I can't
This-
believe it.
the
21.
Sacristy. With Captain Rhesh released from the curse, most of the protectorate is in the lower level finding treasures, while Eerie stands alone upstairs in front of a foreboding door. Ooh. Well, you know what? Let's take a look at that door. In fact, let's just
Look at
see
the
what that door
door.
looks like.
It's a door.
It's a door.
It's
It's adorable.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that looks like a
Nice door.
scary door.
That screams
It
mimic.
does.
Run away.
I bet there's a
I hope
big.
I hope it
buxom
was a
woman
mimic,
behind
Charles,
that
just for
door.
the toilet bowl incident.
Brad's never letting that one go. He's,
No.
he gonna try it again in the next campaign, I bet.
I'll be honest, I don't think Erie's taking a shit.
Literally every piece of furniture is going to be a mimic.
Okay, don't sit down on the
Including the
couch,
floor.
your asshole will get bit.
I don't
Tonight
wanna
we have the
play Brad.
pleasure. Oh my god, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Or horrible.
Or yeah, both are the same in this world. Tonight we have the pleasure of playing with Miss Kelly, who's playing Datari.
Hi, Brad.
We have DB, who's playing the innumerable Grist. We have Miss Tina playing Torga. We've got Spencer playing Gibble. We've got Cody playing Eerie. We've got Brad playing Rhesh. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. Thank you to
You're
the
welcome.
players. And yes, so unbeknownst to my ears, but known to all the other ears, we do have the chill stream music playing right now because we are at somewhat of a pause in the current activities in the church. As we just saw before we got kicked off here, I showed the picture of the door that we literally ended on last week. And certainly emanating something sort of creepy and kind of scary. As we know, Eerie is upstairs alone, just having defeated quite a cool-looking glass golem, which Torga would love to bring to the tavern, only if she knew that was going on up there. But so I will start with the group downstairs because we basically ended up the episode with Eerie. I'm going to shift it over to our group downstairs. You guys had just sort of hooked up again. There, much fanfare and some unknown aggression towards Rhesh for some strange reason. We don't know why. Datari did find some treasures, and but yeah. So why don't you guys kick it off?
Okay. Datari is absolutely exhausted. Still looking for the damn stairs to go upstairs. Really annoyed with Erie because he's the reason why she's down there. Like, in a mood. Just looking at everybody. I've got
Torgan
no
notices
coffee.
that Datari is in a mood.
We all noticed this.
She is. She looks at it. She goes, "Why are you so grumpy? You've been downstairs the whole time. Do you know what we've been dealing with upstairs?
Ooh.
I'm covered in black dragon goo."
Black dragon goo?
Yes!
I still have the smell of the fart monsters in my hair that
Yeah,
that
there were
one over
several
there
fart
threw on me.
Okay.
Glare at
Okay, you
West.
win. You smell like shit. You win.
I mean, things could be worse. I didn't get hit with any spells, so
I think, Grist, I agree. You seem rather cheerful.
well, I'm just not dead yet.
Nah.
Not
Yeah.
dead yet.
Tis a
Plenty
good
to-
day.
When you're around Atari, that's plenty to celebrate.
Is that a door right by us?
It is indeed a door.
Yeah, I'm gonna go open the door.
Okay. You like gonna open it and walk in?
Of course.
Nah.
Yeah,
Kick the door
right.
down and
How many options do you have with a door?
Isn't Gibble still riding as well, Rash here?
He is.
Yeah, well,
Maybe the little-
Gibble's going with.
Whee! That's the double whee.
Hey, it's, the people want it. The people want that.
The double
Yes,
D.
people.
It stimulates movement.
Sorry.
The movement.
All
right, so you walk in.
Stimulated.
through the door. I'm gonna go up to that altar that's to the left and
Actually, you know what? Okay, let me just do a quick. That's a second here because you open the door. Your movements. Your guys, what? 25 feet?
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
Oh,
Your
no.
movement
I'm
Rash
speed,
is 30
Rash?
feet.
30.
Yeah, I'm a 30.
35.
That was almost-
Actually,
That was almost
actually, I'm
perfect.
45.
Almost.
Actually, I'm
A
45.
little more of
because I don't
a
have
longer
amount of
bell
cover.
end.
All right, I'll give you more uncovering here.
Oh,
More.
yeah.
Woohoo! Oh, more of
Thanks
the
for making
hallway. Thank
Tip
you.
much bigger for us.
Yep.
Yeah. Because it's
Whoa.
always only just the tip. Holy shit, it does. It looks like whole. Okay.
Oh,
Does that mean you're in
Oh.
the balls of the map?
Well, it just means you guys. It just means you guys are screwed.
Yeah.
Oh.
oh no.
Well, I
Well, let
think
me lay
Erie
down
is.
and get
He's
ready
by the
for it.
door. That's the butthole.
So okay, so you guys walk through the door. What would you guys? So Tatari, you said you wanted to go somewhere.
I want to go all the way to the left and search the altar, loot it if I can.
Didn't you already get a whole bunch of money from there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
already
think I
looted
was
that.
at that altar, was I? I thought I was in a
I
different
think it
room.
goes.
Well, yeah, you
Tieflings.
guys. Yeah, you guys.
another altar?
You guys. Sorry, Tatari
Oh, yeah, my
beeline for here.
Yeah.
She didn't find any dead bodies to loot, so she found the table and she went through over here.
Oh,
And
I
now
did
she
that
wants
last
to
time
do it
already?
again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
So-
It's like, you remember
So we're
that
all
like
gonna walk through the
5,000
door.
gold pieces? I didn't find that. It's not in the bag of holding.
Well, I didn't see you yet in order to divvy it up.
Tieflings. They just
It's in my
raised so many
bag.
altars they don't even remember it anymore. Since
all
we've
look
already
familiar.
looked at the altar,
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Rush.
Okay.
Rush.
You guys are such jerks.
I'm also gonna follow Wretch.
I'm following Rash.
30 feet.
Rash. I
I'm
am.
gonna go back to killing you all.
Hey.
All right, you guys are like a big family pyramid over here, right here at the door. essentially.
Oh, is Bob behind me? Oh, good boy, Bob. I can feel the wind beneath his wings on my
It's a
dick.
little crowded in here. Can we...
This is uncomfortable.
Get off of me!
So you want to explore a bit further? Resh, you want to explore a bit further into the room?
No, I just want to stop right there awkwardly. Of course, I want to explore the rest of the room.
We're prairie dogging it.
I'm just imagining us all bumping into each other's backs. Like, the
Listen,
whole
Three
way.
Stooges episode. Keep going.
What do we see out
I would
there?
like to say at that moment when everybody's in the hallway, Gibble's going to take a giant little shit.
Giant little shit.
We are in the butthole.
Would you like to go? Would you like to go like sort of left or like left over here or right down over here?
Like any normal person would through a door.
Okay.
Anyway, if you're on Resh's back and you took a little shit, does that mean?
Oh no.
Is Gibble really shitting? Like, should
No,
I
no,
chamber pot? Okay.
Resh
May
has
have
a
been
racing
big,
streak now.
May have been a big fart though.
Gibble, do I need to give you my chamber pot?
I'm fine. I feel a little unsure about being able to shit properly right now.
Well.
So you guys,
yeah,
so
if
Resh and Gibble, you guys go in, and you also see the edge of the room. It's not a very big room. This is not, in fact, what it looks like. It is a chest. It's a rather large chest, and it looks ancient. Looks, it's gilded with gold. Looks very old, but also very rich in a sense. It does have a lock.
Her chest being referred to as old and ancient looking.
But gilded, you're okay with?
Gilded is
large.
I'd be fine with enlarged and gilded.
So you got 2 large tracts of land. Okay.
Huge tracts of land.
Gilded.
All right.
tracts of
So
land.
would you guys like to
Unmowed.
move in like to left or right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Datari, where would you like to go? Left, like upwards or downwards? Like over here or down over here?
I'm gonna go down.
Of course you would. Okay. Wee. I only do the wee,
she's
by the
gonna
way.
sing- She's gonna sing because she is a bard, and she's gonna be like, "Get up, come on, get down with the sickness," and she's just like singing it to herself because she doesn't care what anybody else is looking or doing.
Right. And Torga, where would you like to go? Down or up?
I'd like to go up.
Okay. Wee. The wee is reserved, by the way, for players who go into the darkened areas. That's why I do the wee.
Ooh, the darkness.
Oh.
And
No wee for
Grist and Bob, where would you like to go?
I'd like to go up as well.
Okay. Here, I'll put you right in the darkness so you get a wee.
All right.
Bob.
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Bob's like, me go too. Me go too.
You're like right up against the wall. All right, so you guys get a sense that this is a very sort of small room, and so like I said, so where Torga, you're looking at obviously you're not seeing this chivalrous knight. You're actually seeing sort of a pile of bones and with what looks like ancient priest robes. And Datara, you're seeing the same thing, like different arrangement of bones. They don't look like they've been buried there. They look like they've been just sort of strewn there and have over the eons just sort of sat there. And the fabrics do look the same in color-wise, but they're tattered and, basically one touch and they just sort of disintegrate. So these things have been there for quite a while. And like I said to Resh, with Gibble, you guys are sitting in front of floating in front of a rather large gilded wooden chest. It does have a lock on it, and yeah. So
I'm gonna assume it's a mimic and stab it with my longsword.
Okay. You stab it with your longsword, and its mouth opens. No, it doesn't. You sort of stab
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm waiting.
and you basically stab the side of the chest, and it just sort of shoves into like a little bit into the wood. So you can tell that even though this thing is ancient, it's very well built.
Why would you stab the goodies? Like I dreamed of chests like this back in the old days. All right, let's just see what's back in it.
You can never be too careful, my friend.
The
Are you
bones-
good
Yes,
at picking
good.
locks?
I'm good at smashing locks.
All right, so I'm going to use my frost breath to freeze the lock, so then Gibble can then smash it.
Okay. Fuckers. I mean, cool.
On the bones that we see up by Torga, is there a skull in the pile there?
Yes, there are skulls for.
Hey,
in
Torga,
each
can
of
you
these.
take that skull and just kind of put it down over there? That way, if it does wake up, it can't see us.
Okay.
Can I
Target.
hear you guys talking?
Torga grabs
Yeah,
his
you guys. I
skull
mean,
and
this room is like 40
puts it.
feet wide. It's a very small room.
Yes.
Torga,
Okay.
over here.
Yeah.
over
Okay.
here.
No, don't switch heads. Just remove them.
You know, if Erie was here, he'd try to make it talk. What the fuck is Erie?
Well, we don't want to know what Erie would do with these guys, okay?
You know, I almost
take the
missed the
skull.
obstinate fucker. I almost missed the obstinate fucker.
Almost.
Where is he?
Throw it to me.
Okay.
Torga wants.
So while they're playing football with the skulls, do you explain your plan to Gibble, Resh?
Yes, my friend. I'm going to freeze the lock, and I want you to hit it as hard as you can with your axe.
Got it.
Okay. Ooh, nice sound effect. I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
Damn, that's aggressive, crazy breath.
I like it.
Like it.
I
Love
blow
it.
good.
Gibble, you would have a better. Oh, Jesus.
Fucking
Wow.
Christ.
Hey, when you get your opportunities,
Smash.
you gotta do it. Gibble, do you want to get off of Resh's back? Because you
Yes.
barely can reach it from where you are.
Yeah. Yeah, Gumbo
Okay.
will hop off, waddle over there, and
Waddle.
and yeah, he's got
So-
his big ass.
I would like you to do a dexterity feat because you're trying to knock the lock versus damage the chest, and it's not going to be terribly hard, but I would like you to roll above a dexterity of 10, a feat of 10, and don't forget to add any bonuses that you have with your dexterity.
21.
Oh.
Okay. So you sliver
yeah.
the thing right in half. The lock splits in the most perfect way and drops to the ground, and the lock is unlocked, or the latch is unlocked. Sorry.
Yeah,
You've earned it, my friend. Go ahead, do the honors.
Yeah, Gibble very eagerly just drops his axe and opens it.
Mm.
Out comes the mouth of a mimic. No. So you open the chest and you see like a sort of like a almost like a tapestry, but it's not. It's just like a woven piece of cloth. It looks ancient, but it is definitely covering stuff under it. So someone put something in there and laid this whatever chest cloth, if you want, on top of it.
Chest claw.
Okay, a bra. There's a bra in there. Okay.
It's got a big
Oh.
titty cover over the goods and the claw.
Huge tracts of land.
Gibble, out.
Man's ear, bro. Man's ear.
An over-the-shoulder boulder holder. Does it work?
Yeah. Gibble, put it on your head.
Ear warmers.
Yeah, how could I make like a turban sort of thing out of it? Isn't that what's called?
We know a guy. That wears
Well,
like that.
as soon as you pick it
Yeah,
up, it
alright.
just like it literally just like falls apart. It's so old.
Well, fuck.
Ah.
Well, fuck.
Oh.
Darn it.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
Well, this isn't much good. Was there anything else in there, or was it just this?
Yes. So you lift the cloth and you see there's like items and there's like stuff like in there. Looks like some older clothes, maybe I don't know, maybe purses or stuff like that. But the first thing you see is a longbow, and it looks to be in very good shape.
Okay. But do I see anything shiny in there? That's what Gibble would be looking for specifically.
Okay, you see a long sword which catches the glint of your eye, and
Just throws it behind him.
a dagger as well. A dagger is in there, and you see some boring pieces of paper.
Yeah, the glint of the dagger and the sword is what would catch Gibble's eye, and so he's gonna take those out and be like, "Look, I have found new mighty weapons."
Oh, Gibby, they look so good on you.
Gibble, that longbow is like 3 times.
I'm gonna grab that
the
longbow
size.
real fast before he has any other ideas.
Well, you don't have to worry because he won't have any.
Game, set, and match on that one. Holy crap, that was good. All right, you grab that longbow.
I love Gibby.
The longbow, the long sword, and the dagger are all +2, and yeah, so there's just weapons stored in there.
Oh, nice.
Gibble's going to just like whack the he's gonna kind of like go to like the door frame behind, and he's just gonna swing the sword as hard as he can against the pillar there.
Okay.
And after doing that, he's just gonna determine, and you know what, my axe is better, and then just throw the sword back towards the end of the chest.
I'd like to grab that dagger.
I'm going to grab the long. Wait, did you throw the long sword too?
Yes, he did.
But
Yeah, I'll
you're
take that
throwing-
long sword as well.
Did you keep the dagger?
Nah, just the long sword and the longbow.
Did
No, I'm
Gibble
talking to
keep
Gibble.
the
Did
dagger?
Gibble throw
Oh.
both of them? Like, yeah.
Yeah, Gibble would have briefly tested out the dagger as well, and would have also thrown that one.
Okay.
Not at Datari.
Not it.
Well, not initially.
Well, let's roll for it. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, how
Good
does that feel?
idea.
No, bad idea. Shut up, Kelly.
Turnabout's fair play.
I'd like to go pick up that dagger. Take a look at it.
Okay.
Kind of slip it
So it's like
into
stuck
my
on the
belt.
side of the chest. Like you just threw it there haphazardly, and it's like and like in the side of the chest. And when you get there, Grist, you look in and you see amongst like tattered clothing and like I said, maybe it's a sack. You can't really tell. There's definitely some ancient papers that are crumpled up, and some other papers that look more like stacked.
Oh, I'd like to. So I'll slip the dagger into my belt and see if I can carefully pick up some pages.
Would you like to pick up the crumpled ones or the flat ones first?
The flat ones first.
Okay, so those are sort of stacked together, and let me just bring something up here. Okay, give me a second. So the first one you pick up, it looks like this. Can you guys see that?
No.
Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, it would help if I share it.
No.
How about now?
Yes.
All right. I'll give everyone a chance to read that.
Gibble can't read it. It's okay.
Gibble's walking to the other room. He's done. He didn't find any gold coins, shiny things. He's done with this place.
He's a little disappointed.
This sounds like this
Okay.
reads like a teenager's diary.
Yeah, I wonder who Der Rock is.
That's
Derrock?
pronounced Derrock.
Derek,
Der Rock.
Derek,
Durock.
D-Rock.
Durock.
I'm gonna say, is
It's a
that
Canadian
Derek?
spelling.
What
Is
is
that
that
a-
cooking?
See, nice.
Is
So that's the
Der
first
Rock
piece of paper. That's the
Now
first
what
one you look at.
D-Rock is
and jealous of
cooking.
me?
Okay.
And the next
Okay.
one you pull out,
Ooh.
and you. Oops. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I know, like I need to look through my bifocals.
I'm old. These eyes are like, can I get it closer? Look, let me take my glasses off to actually look closer. It's called this is called over 40 vision. That's what that's called.
Look through the bottom bifocals, everybody.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
What? No? Huh? Yeah. Huh?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna
Bullshit.
share. Give me a second here. This is the.
Nah, you're fine.
I think that's the. Yeah.
That's the same.
He's a
That's
jerk.
Oh, it's
the
the same
same one.
one. Okay. Yeah, my file names don't show on the stream, so there we go.
This dick
Okay.
wrote the same thing on every piece of paper.
Holy
They all say this. Turning the whole school against
Turn-
me. I almost beat him.
This motherfucker can't spell.
Asshole. Again,
he's a
who is
teenager.
this Rock?
Almost.
Turn the whole school. I almost beaten to death today, and
He's
now
an
I've
angry
been
dog.
demoted.
South
Asshole.
Polo.
Man,
Oh,
he sounds like an angsty teen to me.
Been
Yeah,
demoted.
Yes.
been
Okay.
demoted. Okay, yeah.
All right, and then the third one and the final one is going to be
So what we know is Derek doesn't like old men.
correct.
Derek does not like old men.
dead.
No country for old men.
You guys are
Good
jerks.
fucking movie too. It's a good fucking movie too.
It's a fantastic movie.
Benwall sacrificed himself. Oh, goodness, and he said we needed help. Oldman has done something, and I fear that evil deep inside the spire is. Oh, the plot thickens. Ooh,
Looking like this
All right.
Rock stumbled onto something.
and he mentioned Benwall.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Benoit.
Benwall.
Again, it's a French Canadian thing. So those are the three pieces of paper that were like stacked, almost like with respect, and then you have some other ones that are crumpled.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's check out the crumpled ones.
All right.
Does
He
Chris
who
like? Did he
writes-
read this out loud to us?
Yeah,
Oh, good point. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I read
like,
them out
it's
loud.
in a
Well, I
chest,
kind of read
so-
one of them
He
out
did.
loud. I was
He did.
projecting.
Okay.
Who the hell is old man?
I don't know, but Rock doesn't like it much.
Can you smell what their rock is cooking?
All right. So you unfurl the first one, and this is what you see. All right. Okay.
That looks familiar.
Go up the left side of the rocks.
Oh, this one's
Oh,
Up.
Knuckle Falls.
Dead Knuckle Falls.
Oh, and Carrollwood.
So right now you guys are in
Okay.
Carrowood,
Right.
and off in the distance when you guys first came here, you could see the spire in the
Spire.
background.
Gotta go
And,
around the spire to the left.
Okay.
Indeed.
And I believe
uh,
that is where the great battles were fought many hundreds of years ago.
Indeed. And you may notice who signed off on that little sketch.
Old man.
Oldman.
Boromir.
What?
Oh, Samsonite. I was way off.
Samsonite. You were way off.
All right. And the second crumpled piece of paper that you pick up and unfurl ever so gently so as to not to
Convenient.
destroy it.
These are all in order of some story.
Right. Especially the crumpled ones.
Quite the story time here, Grist, as you're reading out all this.
This is wild. We've got a map from Ullman, and He is not liked by Duroc.
Well, I'm sure Gibble appreciates the pictures.
Oh yeah, especially this
The
one.
bridge?
This is a wonder.
I bet he does. Yes.
Well,
yes.
I'll tell you what.
Mhm.
Duroc sounds angry, and Ullman is no artist.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know. I can see the Twin Peaks.
Yeah, they,
Is that-
they have.
Um,
it's that.
There's
With
a
the
bridge
valley in between.
over the
Yep.
boobs.
Yeah. So, oh my god.
The bridge
bridge
they
over
built
Ullman
is a
spent a lot
wonder.
of time
We need
drawing
to
this. We
find
shouldn't make fun
Boob
of it.
Bridge.
It's the bridge over the River Kwai.
Yeah.
There's a bridge of boobs? Is that what you're saying, Glenn? There's a bridge of boobs?
Everywhere
what
I
this
look,
is-
it reminds me of her.
Oh,
So, in my hastily put together drawing here, that thing
It looks
is
good.
the spire in the middle.
good.
Yeah,
These
don't
are
listen to
basically, I don't know, can you guys even see my cursor when I do this? Do you see my cursor here?
Quit
Okay.
playing with the left hand.
I'm really blind.
Yeah. So, we've got this, we've got the waterfalls, the falls, the dead falls, in fact.
Yes.
are the
Splitting the
dead
boobs or the knuckles, depending on what you want to do. And
There's
Ullman
knuckle.
was commenting on this bridge that
Mm-hmm.
was existing from what you would assume is that upper part of the bowl that you saw on the map, going into the opening of the spire.
That's a very
Drawing
erect bridge.
indicating death. I like that. That's good. Death.
Yeah,
Some
exactly.
wrinkly
There's yeah.
Right.
So it's a bridge they built. Yeah. So he's quite impressed with the bridge that they built. Indeed.
Okay.
So he's
All right.
impressed with his erect bridge over the two tits.
Indeed. He's got a hard wood for the bridge. Yes.
Into the,
Yeah.
right into the spire, baby.
Yeah, baby.
The dark hole of the spire. All right, so that's what you guys find, and then the rest of it in there is
All right.
just like tattered, materials, nothing of value, no shiny coins for Gibble, nothing like that.
God damn it.
Datori gets out her bag of holding. She starts walking towards Grist. She sees a skull on the ground and says, "Ooh, don't mind if I do." And I pick up the skull and throw that in my bag. And then I hold the bag open for Grist to put the papers in.
Okay.
Torga grabs the other skull and puts
Torga!
that in her bag of holding. Yes.
Throw basket!
Standard.
Make a basket! Make a basket!
If those skeletons come alive,
Kobe.
they're going to be
Got it!
used.
You must yell Kobe. It's an ancient tradition.
Kobe.
Come on. Come on.
Nice
Oh.
try!
All
Okay,
right, so
tuck everything
yeah.
in there, and
Yeah. And so, okay, let me just do this here. Let me just sort of, now that you guys are sort of milling about and throwing skulls around like basketballs, let's take a look here at, let me do this. Let's go over to here. So basically, while you guys were doing all this, I mean, essentially everything in this area is uncovered. So there's no more question. You guys have basically explored this entire area. So
Yeah,
there's no
it's a closed
stairs,
room
there's
with no
nothing.
doors, right? No door, no more doors.
All right.
It's a closed room.
Correct. So you guys are
Okay.
basically at a dead end of this part. So now we're going to leave this party and go back upstairs, and let's follow up with what Erie's doing. So Erie, as we talked about at the start of the episode, thank you for patiently waiting for 34 minutes. So
I didn't wait.
the shit himself twice.
Nope, that was a short rest, baby.
There was no time to pass, so don't worry about him.
Exactly. You guys have been gone from the boat for 15 minutes. No.
Damn it.
So you are at the door, and as we talked about at the end of last episode, you definitely get a sense of something is unnatural about this, and even in your bravery and your gung-ho-ness, you feel perhaps it's not the best thing to rush into this at this moment.
This feels an awful lot like a bottle of X-Laxium bourbon. I probably shouldn't open that
Nice one.
Nice.
Oh, call out to season 2. That's awesome.
Good times. Good times.
So Erie's going to debate it for a minute, and then he's going to go back through the first door. Gotta
Okay.
mark this shit for later. He's gonna walk
Oh,
out to.
How's he gonna mark it? Oh,
No,
good.
he's not
Okay.
physically marking. He's just
Oh, thank God.
pissing in the corner.
Ah.
Whee! Well, there's no
Yeah.
darkness.
Erie's gonna walk to the middle of the auditorium where he piled all the bodies and the broken pews,
Yeah.
and set the pile on fire.
Oh.
So it's about here somewhere. Whoops. You're not seeing that, so let me do that properly.
But before he does, the weird ass looking dog looking things, are they wearing clothing of any kind?
They're wearing. You mean the gnolls? Yeah,
Yeah.
they're wearing. Well, it's all very tattered. They were undead gnolls, so it was. There's nothing. I mean, you could smelt the studded leather maybe that they're wearing in certain pieces and stuff, but there's very little of worth. The leather itself is almost tatters as well.
Okay, so Erie's going to take one of the gnolls' leathers off,
Okay.
and then set the pile on fire. Then he's going to walk back over to Resh's busted up sword and wrap it in the leather.
Okay. All right. So you take the shards of Narsil. Okay, got it. You do that.
And stick it in his backpack.
Ooh.
Good move. Maybe.
I didn't touch it, by the way. That was the whole point of the leather. He used the leather to pick it up and wrap it in.
You take 2 necrotic damage.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Erie, throw it down.
Shit.
That didn't feel fucking good. Erie's gonna cast. He's gonna look around. Is there any dirt on the ground? Any dust?
Oh yeah, certainly. There's lots of dust all over the place.
Erie's gonna go hot damn, spit all over the floor and roll in it. Gossy, mama didn't raise no big bitch on myself.
I'm assuming this is away from the shards of the sword.
Yeah, it's not rolling in there.
Okay. Well,
This seems like a good idea.
Did you throw
not
the shard?
dirt.
Did you throw the sword? Like, did you
Throw the
like, drop
shards.
it?
It's still in his backpack, but he's gonna pick up some dust and cast Mama didn't raise no bitch on himself.
Oh no.
Okay.
4, so that's 7 health back, and he's pretty much done until we have to fight it in. So he's now gonna wander over towards. Now we've explored everywhere inside the auditorium, right?
Correct. Let me just zoom out here. I'll give you a sense of what's left. So you guys have of the first floor. It's obviously this area, obviously up here where you stopped at that door. Everything has been explored. Right now, well, you can see it in the screen. The other members are downstairs and have explored this part. This is where they fell through the hole. They went up, and then they found this, and then they just finished doing that. So, and of course, this is not exactly mirroring the edges of the church, but this is what is in the lower level. So you get a sense that there's still something obviously to be explored below. But from your perspective and what you know, Erie, is that you guys have basically uncovered from wall to wall this entire first floor of the church, except for what we now know as the sacristy in the back.
Okay, so the up there by that bluish table looking thing, there's no door on that wall.
No, it was just like sort of like a wooden altar set off into the stone.
No,
So
the
there's
glass.
no other exits.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The glass
Where-
one off to the right. I guess my right. There, right there where your mouse is, there's a black portion of the wall behind it. There's no door there.
Well, actually, you don't see that, so you can go over and take a look if you like.
Okay, you're just gonna walk over to the glass cabinet.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't see it. It's black.
That's not right.
So you get over there, and it's just a wall.
Another door.
My fuck.
Wah, wah, wah.
Does Zeri see anything inside the glass cabinet next to him?
Yeah, you see like various like church items, like some votive candles. Nothing really of value. A lot of these are just like the glass itself is broken, in fact, but nothing of value in there.
Is the casing made of wood?
It is.
As Zeri walks back towards the hole, he's going to set that cabinet on fire.
We thought we had to worry about the tiefling desecrating shit.
We got a freaking pyromaniac in the group. All right.
Hey!
Maybe I shouldn't have fed him all
He's
the fire
he's
water.
mad. He's just mad because he hasn't found any stairs yet. He's mad.
Everybody figured that I always drank the alcohol.
All right, so you set that on fire, and it doesn't take long. It's very dry. It's like the perfect kindling, and it snuffs itself out quite quickly.
Okay, so then Erie's going to walk back over to the hole in the floor.
Okay.
And is the pillar still there?
Yes, the pillar was never taken down.
Okay, so let me check my inventory because I believe I still have a rope. And I do.
You and your rope.
So I'm going to tie the rope around the pillar and climb down.
Okay.
Mainly because nobody's here to watch, so I don't have to show off. I'm just going to get down the hole without killing myself.
Pillar.
So you go there. Whee! Oh, shit. Whoops.
That is the weirdest way I've ever climbed down a hole.
He dropped them.
He
Where's the
dropped me
hole?
and I died.
Sorry. Whee! And you come down into the bottom level, into the shitter, and no one's there.
Oh God, it smells bad in here. Fucking kibble.
He's not wrong.
All right, so we'll leave you there for a second. Let's go over to the protectorate over here. So you guys have basically explored this area and have obviously realized that there's no exit or nothing like that. This is a dead end. What would you guys like to do?
This room
Right on.
sucks. I want to go somewhere else.
Go.
Carter's gonna say,
Go,
"How
go.
the fuck do you have a lower level and no fucking stairs? Where the fuck are the
Well,
stairs?"
in fact, Gibble is already over here because he just yeeted the dagger and longsword over
Which
there.
I
So he's over
appreciate.
here already.
I'm gonna
So
follow.
you're already on the way
Gibble.
out, and I'm just gonna. So would you like to just go in there or head back towards where you came from, Gibble?
Yeah, go back towards where we entered. Yeah,
Okay, so let me just see your movement speed here.
40.
Oh yeah, oh, dear lord. Okay.
He's got long legs for a little guy.
Okay, actually, you make it towards the door, and as you're walking by, you see Erie, and Erie, you see Gibble.
You motherfucker, you made this room smell about as bad as Dewey looks.
What?
Can I hear that? Can I hear that?
Yes, you hear. It's not clear, but you can distinctly make out Erie's voice for sure.
Damn it, Erie!
All right, so
good
you guys
news,
all
he's not
basically
dead.
file out of there.
we do. I'm going.
Okay,
I'm
you too, Resh.
going.
Okay, so I'll just move all you guys out of here. Oh, whoops! I almost forgot Grist. Certainly the token.
Is he gonna stay in the corner?
Bad, Chris, bad.
Datari's
about-
right
yeah.
on Torga's head.
Are you ready
Yeah,
to
I'm
trash
about
my
45
icon at
feet,
any time? Is that what
so-
this is?
What's that?
Are you ready to trash my icon at any time? Is that what
He's
this
just
is?
waiting.
Right? Moving dangerously close to the garbage can down there.
Yes. Just don't piss me off. All right.
Delete.
Rich has been
So-
deleted from the game.
Yeah, let's just make it so that you guys all sort of congregate down here, and you guys all make it. Erie's close to here. You guys are all together, and it's one big happy family. So,
Yay. Glad you're not dead.
You guys are
Eric.
all reunited, And
Raphael almost dead.
Yeah, Datari's kind of mad at Eerie again. Like, he just made her mad all over again. So she takes one of the two skulls out of her bag. Accio skull. And then she just like whips it at Eerie because she was gonna give him it, but now she's mad at him. So she's just gonna whip it at him.
Can
Okay,
she
roll
roll,
for-
to see if it? Yeah, I want to see if
Yes.
it hits Chris.
Oh! Roll the hit, please.
Okay.
Oh, no. What are you throwing?
A skull.
What is that? Athletics?
The skull.
No, it's roll to hit. You're trying to hit him with the skull.
Okay. I got a 14 plus 3. That's a 17.
That hits.
All right.
Sorry.
1d4 damage. 1d4 damage from us from ancient skull damage. Datari, if you want to roll 1d4.
Oh yeah. I'd love to.
How's Eerie feeling at this point?
And that
not
is
good.
a 3.
Motherfucker.
Well, hopefully he can get.
Apparently,
cured.
Mama raised somewhat of a bitch.
Datari's eyes are glowing red right now. And her
Eerie's
tail's
gonna
like
get-
flicking.
Eerie's gonna get angry and cast Firebolt right at her head, and then pull it to the left and hit the wall. Last second.
Okay, well,
Little firebending.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
all right.
Alright.
That's going to take a
Watching all of
dexterity
this.
feat
Uh,
because you're trying to attack her.
I have sculpt spells. I can choose anybody I don't want to hit with them. It's up to
Okay.
a certain level, especially with this level 1 or
Okay,
This
so-
dwarf's full of surprises.
All right. Well, then
magical
that's what you do then. That sounds awesome. All right. So that just flies by your head, Datari.
Datari would like to cast Mage Hand, which cannot hurt him because it's an ethereal hand, but she's gonna bitch slap Eerie with it.
Eerie's going to telepathically cast Mage Hand, which she can't see because it's invisible, and smack her with it without moving his head.
While I
Oh,
condone
Eerie, what was
this
that? I can't
family,
even see it.
while I condone this family's love and affection, we should probably press on and not hurt each other anymore.
The Mage Hand
Go
that
for
Eerie,
it.
the Mage Hand that Eerie casts is going to appear in front of Datari doing this.
My Mage Hand also does this back.
I'm rubber and you're glue.
It jumps in between them and goes, "Stop it! You're both being children. Stop it!"
Eerie's
That's
Mage Hand
Gibble's
just turns
job.
to Torga.
Oh, and I was worried for you. Well, then fuck you then. I was
You don't
worried
know
for
it
you.
came from Eerie. It just showed up. I'm not even doing anything.
I know it's from you. I know it is
Expressionless.
because I know. Because I know. I know it's
Datari-
from you.
Datari flicks her tail.
you've had a clue.
She flicks her tail and says, "I hate this freaking church. Let's get the hell out of here." And I just
Well,
stop
I think
away.
You know
Oh,
what? That
good
makes two of
Lord.
us. I've been setting shit on fire and we're still here. We need to keep moving. I actually got set on fire. Imagine that.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Torga's
Oh,
like,
the irony.
"You both still being
Were you
children."
the one that set yourself on fire?
I'm gonna walk south, Charles. I'm walking down. Let me walk down, Charles.
Please let me go past them, please.
I'm gonna push through them.
Nope.
So you hear a fuck this, and then whee!
Torga thinks she honestly doesn't blame him at this point.
I'll follow.
I should have stayed dead.
The
Where's
second-
that damn cursed sword?
I apologized once for bringing you back.
That's so
Second time.
funny.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There you go. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Undo. Thank you. All right.
He's
Oh,
like, wait,
What
no,
did you
not
do?
again.
Okay, so you walk further south now. Okay, so and everyone else, like, what do you guys want? Like Gibble, everyone wants to just sort of walk south, or are you, Datari and Eerie, just sort of like kind of stand off? What do you guys? What do the rest of you guys want to do?
I'm following Rhesh.
Okay.
Gibble's
Erie's
gonna
gonna
Torga
follow
looks at-
right behind it, Tari,
Yeah.
and just be like,
Torga's gonna look at Erie. You're going, right? Let's go. Let's go. Are you done?
So
Are
you're
you
right
done?
behind
And
her.
she's like,
keep in
and
mind he's
I was like,
limping
I
while
was.
he's doing it.
I'm gonna hang
She
back
looks
about
at him.
5-10 feet.
Yeah. She looks at
Okay.
Erie and she goes, I'm worried about you. You look hurt.
Erie's gonna turn around, look at the trail of blood coming from where it came from. Maybe.
And Gibble,
Eerie.
what are you doing?
I sprung a leak.
Datari can heal you.
Gibble's gonna go up to where everybody else is.
Okay. And so you're gonna hang back a little bit, Grist?
Yeah.
With Bob? Okay,
I
so
don't
you guys
blame him.
hang out a little bit, and then you actually, because you're sort of hanging back a little bit, you uncover a little bit of a alcove over here. A little bit of a...
Looky.
Torga hands Erie a snack and that she has in her pouch and a little bit of some, good stuff that she always keeps.
Erie's gonna
And-
have his mage hand tap Tari on the shoulder while he's looking the other way.
Jesus Christ.
And Torga's gonna look at Erie and say, "Will you fucking stop it? Fucking stop it." She told you, why are you being a child? Why? Why are you being a child? You're being
Why
a
not?
child right now.
And I
Yeah, I
assume
know.
Resh I assume Resh
I'm
continues
using my
south.
+5 strength and pushing through them and going to that alcove.
Oh, you're going over here?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't blame him. I really don't.
Sorry. We
We motherfucker.
Okay, let me zoom out here. Just give me a second. Make this work for this preview. Okay. That looks good. And we need this tool. By the way, shout out to Spencer again for this map thing, because it's been I don't want to do that. No.
Oh,
That's not what I wanted. Whatever.
Oh no.
No, that's okay.
Oh, okay. Why is a
Ah.
big black thing in the middle there?
It's not, because it hit
Okay.
my drink. That's why. Cheers.
That's
Oh, cheers. There you go.
my mouse hit my drink. It was a
fucked it
worthwhile
up.
cause.
It was good. It's fine.
Mickey
like,
Mouse
oh,
is hitting the
oh.
blues.
All right.
I'm walking
So-
as fast as I can. If there's a door, I'm going through it.
Well, you've got what looks like stairs to the north of you and a door to the south of you. But let's stop there.
Oh,
Let's
fucking
stop there.
stairs.
So you guys, so Gibble, Torga, Datari, and Eerie, who are like just antagonizing each other, Rest just like bulldozes through you guys all. You'll sort of back up, and then he just turns the corner that Grist had discovered and walks down the hallway. And as he explores that, up comes like this. You guys sort of see some definition here of, there's something going on down here. Gibble, let's go to you.
Yeah, Gibble's just gonna keep on going south.
Awesome. Okay.
He's gonna pay no attention to that other stuff.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He just wants to wee.
He just
Yeah.
Gibble
Gonna
just
take
In
a
the
wee.
southbound corner. That's where he wants to do it. He wants
Take
to
a
wee
wee.
in the southbound corner.
See how clean that was? I don't have my drink over here. My drink is over here. My mouse is over here. See, that worked well. Okay. Now let me just zoom out so we guys can see where Gibble just went and what he uncovered, which right now is nothing. All right, Torga, you see Gibble just like nonchalantly just keep walking south. What would you like to do? You've got Resh, who's over to your right, and you've got Gibble down to the front there.
Can she look at Eerie and go, should we go with him or should we go with him?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I mean,
I turn the
the
corner
fuck
and
is-
head down with Rhesh.
like, what the fuck is Gibble doing? But I don't want him to be alone. I'm gonna go with Gibble.
Okay. And what about you, Datari?
Against my better judgment, for the record. Just want to say that.
Datari is waiting to see which way Eerie will go because she wants to go the opposite way.
Oh my god. Okay, so Eerie, where are you going?
For fuck's sake.
Erie's gonna sit his ass down right where he's at and lean up against that bookshelf there.
Oh,
Damn.
what son of a bitch. So stalemate. All right.
So passive aggressive all of it.
Rhesh, you're seeing like the group itself sort of splinter off. You see Eerie sitting down and relaxing with his arms behind his head, and like I said, you see what looks to be the parts of a door to the south, and you sort of see like the first step of what could be steps upstairs to the north of you.
I'm just gonna make sure I have my my sword drawn, my long sword drawn, and I'm gonna go through that door. Attempt to go through that door.
Okay. We.
It's such a manly we.
Just wait, Charles. Just wait. Payback's a bitch.
It's a
Yeah,
mimic.
screwed.
Oh no.
So you walk through the door, and you come about to what looks like barracks of some sort.
Can I just do like a perception check, see if there's anything around?
Sure. Want to roll that?
$18.
Nice.
All right. So with that, you don't sense anything imminently. You don't really. You're looking around for things. You just sort of see ancient sleeping quarters that have sort of deteriorated over the eons and unkept. It doesn't look unnaturally fresh, nothing like that. It doesn't look. It looks like what sleeping barracks would have looked like, hundreds of years previous.
No. I'd probably just go back up and join Grist and let him know that there's nothing to see in that room.
Okay. Okay. You come back out.
Shall we go up the stairs?
Is Chris
Oh, whoops!
there?
Chris is on a pause. Yeah, he's on a pause. There we
Oh.
go.
Grist, can you hear me?
He's
Damn it,
shaking
Chris!
him.
Can you hear me?
Come back. Come back, Grist.
I'm up to date. Nothing's in the room, hey.
He was meditating.
Bob was more responsive.
Bob told me, hold on a minute. Shall we take the stairs up and see where that takes us?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go up.
Wee.
Wee.
Okay, before we get to them, let's get back to you guys over here. So, Gibble, you see Torga behind you, and she's sort of backing you up, and she's on your 6. What would you like to do?
I'm good to see you join me, Torga. Come on, let's go. Let's go this way. And Torga's just, or not Torga, Gibble is going to like grab Torga's sort of like wrist and try to like, usher.
Come on,
her
Mom,
along the
let's
path.
go.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, Torga. This way. I think you're
He's got one of
muted.
those little backpacks that has like a restraining rope on it. Torga.
It's got a leash.
Is Torga
Thank
muted?
you, thank you.
Torga's muted.
Torga, you muted?
Oh, Torga.
We
Hey,
can't
Tina,
hear you,
you're muted.
Torgs.
Oops,
Oh, maybe-
sorry.
There you go.
Didn't know.
Oh, there we go.
Oops, sorry. I didn't know. Gibby, I'm only going because you're going.
Yeah. We need to see what's through here.
Well, yeah, but technically, Gibble, I don't think we're going in the right direction.
You don't know that. We don't know what's down here. For all we know, there's plenty more gold.
Oh lordy, honey, yeah, there could be, but I'm going with you no matter what.
All right, let's go find gold. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go and wee.
All right. So before we get to them, all right, the two stalemate queens over here. What are you guys up to?
Yuri and Datari fighting over a long rest.
I'm just
You're
staring
not
at
wrong.
Yuri, staring at him with my eyes glowing red and my tail flicking like really mad. You know, tail's really mad right now.
Erie's gonna look over to Tari. You know, Demon Spot, if you paint a picture, it'll last longer. Speaking of, has Gibble shit out that big old gem yet? They shoved up his butt.
I didn't know
What
Gibble
the
shoved that
fuck?
gem up his butt.
Yeah, I gave him that
actually-
gem I gave him a sparkly gem, and he shoved it up his ass.
Actually, because he did drop a little dookie,
Far.
just
Oh,
literally in the hallway.
Oh,
Well, I mean, it's up to Datari to share that, but somewhere in this area
there's a
would be said
expensive
gem.
herb.
Oh, Erie.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Okay, Erie, I'm really mad at you right now. And
For what?
I think I like you better drunk, but
Who said
I
I'm
get
not?
it. I know, I get it. I'm not caffeinated. But
That's
Gibble
obvious.
farted when he was flying on Rhesh, and
What?
I heard something hit the ground.
What?
I didn't look. I just thought it was the nugget. It's the gem.
Did it clang? Did it kind of clang like a tink, a tink, a tink?
Yeah, but I just thought that was how a goblin shits. Okay, so
Goody.
Oh
You
lordy.
know, I'm not even sure I want to go look at it at this point.
come on, let's
It is-
go.
I'm not going and looking at it. Fuck that shit. Literally, not interested.
Literally, that shit.
You can.
I
you
was
can
hoping he
run-
was still holding on to it. I wanted him to shit it out when he was in his giant form. I wanted to see if the gem got bigger.
Yeah, but
That was all.
between me and you, we could burn the shit off.
That's a valid point.
Let's
right.
do it. Let's do it. Okay,
Only if you quit
Alright.
being a bitch about things. Come on.
fine. Then stop being a dick.
What's the flammability
No
of goblin
promises.
shit?
What's a little goblin shit between friends?
Fine. I start walking up towards the shit.
Erie's gonna walk up with her, shaking his head like, "The fuck did I get myself?" Fucking
Okay, so you guys are
goblin
walking
shit.
towards.
the goblin
what?
shit.
The goblin
Goblin
shit.
Oh lord.
Oh, up in the that little gap area where he dropped it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, where he dropped his little jewel butt plug thing.
Yeah.
Jewel button. Well,
Well, it didn't
Okay.
work really well.
He didn't plug shit. No pun intended.
All right, give me a second here. Let me do this. All right. Shit.
Yep, that's there too.
That is there too. It
There's
is.
some of that there too. Yes, it did. Yeah.
So let's zoom up here, and we're gonna bring you guys. Just before we get back to Torga and Gibble, we're gonna move you over here, and you get to this area right about where the splatter would have happened, right there. Yeah, the little shard or the shart, whatever you want to call it.
Sure.
Chart of destiny.
Before we get to the
Shark of
staircase, let's go
destiny.
down to our friends who are exploring further south.
Indeed.
I don't think you can get farther south than digging through goblin shit.
Yeah, it's called rock bottom south.
It's a new.
So
That's
Rope
really
Warrior.
south. Yes,
as
indeed.
you guys move further south, you uncover 2 doors, one up over here and one over here. So
Shit. Too many ways to decide to go. Where are we going, Torga? Down?
Wait a minute. We have two. Gibby, Gibble.
Okay.
I really don't like any of these options.
Uh-huh. Oh, there could be gold in any of these rooms. We just simply don't know.
Gibby, there could be, but there could be
Uh-huh.
something that could kill us too. Yeah, that right? Murder, death.
And
Kill?
I have a big axe, so what's the problem?
Yes, I've seen it before. You do. I do too. We have. Oh, fuck me. The one closest to us. Let's go.
That one. All right, that one.
Yes, let's go. Yes.
okay, so you
For
guys
fuck's
go
sake,
into this
I'm gonna
one.
regret this. I know it. Yes.
I mean, you're with Gibble, so I mean that's sort of comes with the territory.
I'm gonna regret it.
True.
Yeah.
Wee!
Indeed.
What's in here? What's behind door number 2? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I don't know.
I hope there's
That's
a
an
hand in
old
there.
ass fish in there.
Is this actually what it looks like?
It's a kitchen. Yes.
Gibble's eyes
Oh,
It's
widen.
sausage. No.
Well, I mean, there was food in here. There's not food in here now. It is.
Well, fuck. Even I'm disappointed. Well, fuck.
God damn it!
Well, Gibble, I know. I was even looking forward to food, Gibble.
Wait! The cabinet's over there. Lift me up so I can see what's in there.
Okay. And she lifts him up.
Now, would you mean like over here?
Just
Like-
yeah. Just wherever.
Okay.
There might be.
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah, there's some
And
cabinets
she's strong
over there.
enough
so-
to lift him up. It's not a big deal. Even
Oh
though
my
they're
god,
both the
yes.
same height.
Yeah,
She can lift him up.
it's. I mean, Gibble weighs like
She
12
got
pounds
two
wet.
short people together, and she's like, "Come here, give me," and she lifts him up, and then she says, "Oh, your ass stinks. Oh, you need a shower. You definitely need a shower."
So there's nothing. I mean, it's all long past spoiled. You see some cooking utensils that survived. You see some dilapidated, casks that may have held alcohol, but everything here is just broken. It's been dead for hundreds of years. But I mean, you're
Yeah.
welcome to look through it.
God
Give
damn
me.
it, Torga! There is absolutely nothing in here.
Well, Gibby, do you think we should leave and go to the other door?
Yes.
It sounded very confident.
Maybe.
That did not sound definitive, Gibble.
It's an absolute
you-
possibility.
What do you want to do?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's that or
Yeah.
the hallway. I mean,
There,
either
yeah.
way.
So we go back to the hallway, and then we go back to the other door.
Okay. Well, we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay,
Be
so you
ready,
guys go out.
because there could be murder behind the other door. I warned you.
So you guys head up.
You want me
out
to
the
smash
door.
through the other door? Got it.
No, that
Okay.
did not mean. I did not say smash. I did not say smash. There's no smashing. Did not
Okay.
say that.
Now, before we get to smashing or opening, we're gonna slide over to our friends.
We'll
Who,
slide in these DMs over to.
And we're going to shift over here. Over
What the
here.
fuck? I was going the right way for the fucking stairs.
Oh
Son
no!
of a bitch. Oh,
Well, ain't
So-
that some shit?
well, that's lovely.
You guys
Funny.
come up to the stairs, and you're definitely feeling that you are climbing back up to the first floor. And as you're climbing, so we got Grist here, we've got Rhesh, and we've got Bob, of course. And you look to the side as you're coming up, just like rotten wood and crates, whatever it was. This looks like ruined stuff. And so you're sort of taken aback by the fact that you've actually found stairs up to get up to the first floor.
Cool. Let's press on.
All right.
Yeah, I still got my longsword drawn, and we'll keep pushing on.
Okay, so you guys move up. Essentially, we.
Oh, wait.
Why is his like heroic sounding, and I'm just an idiot?
No, you're pissed off.
Oh, okay. No, that's
Bob
what
is Bob is the one who is the fun one. You guys come up this landing, and you see a door over to the left-hand side, and you definitely feel this door has somewhat of a sinister feel to it.
Shall we?
I think we shall.
I'm going to run up, and I'm going to drop my shoulder and try to plow through that door.
Okay.
Because Mama didn't raise no bitch.
He said the thing.
Oh shit! That's
Said it.
funny.
See, a little bit of Eerie rubbed off on Rhesh. We
Rubbed me
won't
off.
say which part
He
of
rubbed me
we won't
off
say
twice.
which-
and I
Yep,
came
we
back
won't
to
say
life.
which part of Eerie rubbed you off twice.
I mean, he
All
might
right.
have rubbed his. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh.
Never mind.
You're talking about Black Dragon goo earlier, so that's what that was.
Oh.
Didn't know that was the color. That's odd.
All right. So you basically run up and you shoulder that door, and it doesn't put up a fight whatsoever, and you do make it through. So
Not a mimic.
before I do that, no, it wasn't a mimic door. So
Opens up and swallows you whole.
that would have been awkward.
He's still wishing. He is. He wants it so bad.
so Grist, you
gonna
see
get us
Rhesh
next
just
time.
like bolt through the door, and he just like destroys the door, and he runs into that area, and you can't really see him from your angle. What would you like to do?
I'm following him right in.
All right, so you and Bob fly in there. All right, before I go there, let's keep the suspense going. And sorry, I forgot the we on all three of
This
those.
is dark. Come on, man.
Eerie and Tatari, you guys are sifting through goblin feces, looking for gems.
Eerie's looking, not sifting. My hands are not in it. Just glancing
Yeah.
over it.
Okay.
I have a
I-
mage hand for this shit. I don't want to do this shit. Mage hand does it. Fuck that.
It's true, but don't you think that we should burn the shit off of it before we pick it up?
I don't know if I trust you with fire, to be honest.
Eerie, can I ask you a question?
Is it gonna revolve around the peeling skin still coming off of my arm?
I healed you. That's not happening anymore.
You didn't
No,
match
you-
the amount of damage you did.
Eerie, I feel you don't feel as nice as you used to. Your energy is darker.
Being almost dead or dying will probably do that, I'm guessing.
I don't think
Having
that's
drank
it.
anything.
I haven't. You know what? There's
A little dehydrated.
how much of that fucking liquor I got left? That might be half the problem.
Tell me how you guys changed Rhesh back.
If I remember correctly, and keep in mind there was crap happening.
Right.
Torga sliced his belly open. Black schmutz flew out of him. He dropped to the floor and died. Torga dropped to the floor, didn't die.
Right.
I went over against everybody's ever obvious. I don't remember the word. Little saber ejection. They didn't want me to bring it back. I spit, rubbed my nuts, cast a little voodoo magic with some dust, brought it back. And Rhesh told us that he came back and told us that his sword was what was causing the fucking demons and shit down in your ever lovely hole.
Where's the sword?
In your ever lovely hole. God.
Don't forget the clams. Don't forget the clams.
Yeah. Oh dear God.
Oh yeah.
I was trying so hard to forget the clams. Fucking. So I smashed this damn sword and fucking blow shit apart. I'm hoping the demons went away. I don't remember a whole lot till I woke up in Torga's arms, scared to death of clams. I didn't want a clam slam. I didn't want it. Afraid of it.
The clam slam. Oh my God.
Fucking clam slam. And then I woke up and fucking Rhesh was dead again. I had to bring him back. And he was scared of the clam slam. I don't know what the fuck happened, but clam was definitely. And I don't know if we went to hell and that was what was there or what, but fuck.
Eerie,
Nine.
where's the sword now?
In my backpack.
Eerie, I promise you I'm not going to keep it. But why don't you let me hold on to that for you?
Nah, it's fine.
I think it's starting to affect you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think it's affecting me that much.
I think it is. I really think it is. Dude,
Well, we'll put it
Eerie,
this way.
you've
If the
always
worst
been an
that happens,
asshole, but you haven't been like my dad. Like,
well, to be fair, I ran my hairy ass over to save your ass and you set me on fire, so.
yeah, but I healed you. And you got me back because you threw me in a basement filled
Didn't
with
throw you
fart monsters
When did I throw you in a
and
basement?
toilets. Oh, you cast fireball and a hole appeared in the floor.
To be fair, I didn't hit you with it, and I didn't cast fireball. It was firebolt. There's a
Sorry,
difference.
you
I
cast
tried to cast
firebolt.
fireball. That
And
fucking
then I
shit
fell
don't
into
work.
a fucking shitter with fart monsters everywhere.
If you remember, I came down with the fart monsters and took all their beatings while I climbed my ass back up the rope, and you guys didn't follow.
I tried to follow, but somebody burned the rope down.
Wasn't me. That was
No,
not
it was
me.
Rhesh. That was Rhesh.
That was Rhesh 1.0. 2.0 seems better.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Okay, like, I promise you I don't want this sword. But if I see you turning into more of a dick than what you already are, I just want to hold it for you.
Tell you what, if the worst we have to worry about is me turning into a dick, I mean, I'm kind of already there, got some experience, so
Okay.
I think that's the least we have to worry about. 2, if you hold it and turn into a dick, we're all turning into freaking chicken nuggets, so no.
Eerie, I'm half demon. I'm not going to turn into a dick.
Well, I honestly didn't think you were going to set us on fire either, but I'm going to hang on to this
Here we
sword.
are.
Eerie, you take 3 necrotic damage.
That's fucking love.
And Datari, you guys are talking, and mid-sentence, you see Eerie just like react sort of this very something you've never seen actually. Not that you look or you want to look Eerie
You're
so
looking at
closely
me.
in the eyes.
Ah,
But because you guys are talking, you see him react, and like he definitely exactly he took something, and there's something just went on, and it does not look good.
I swear that hits harder than X-Laxian bourbon.
Eerie,
That's my name.
that sword is going to kill you, dude.
Oh, probably, but to be honest, you'd probably do the same, so we're friends, things. Let's go.
All right. Did Erie pick up the gem?
Did we find the gem? We were
Yeah.
sifting
Yeah.
through it.
Your mage
If
gem
you're
was gonna
sifting
pick
through
it
it,
up.
you actually do. Yes, you do actually
Okay.
find it because out of all the uncanny experiences from tonight so far, Gibble did excrete a little poop, and it did come out. So
Erie's gonna
randomly,
Erie's gonna pick it up with his mage hand. Let's put this in your bag of holding. I don't want to hold it.
Fine. But put it inside the chamber pot. And I Accio chamber pot, and I pluck off the cover of the chamber pot, and like.
yeah,
The
Accio,
mage hand goes
Accio
over.
for breeze.
The mage hand goes over, and you hear.
Nice!
Oh Lord!
That was great, dude! And I put the lid on the chamber pot and put it back in my bag.
All
Again,
right,
having
we're
these
gonna leave
props
you
ready
guys-
is really disturbing.
Oh, we've got props,
No,
man.
yo.
We've got props.
All
They
right.
improvise
Just
well.
before we get up to Rhesh and Grist and Bob, let's head over to Torga and Gibble.
Mm.
And Gibble understood the assignment as being smashing through the door.
Yes.
So he is going to smash through said door.
Do I need to roll to hit this?
Torga's gonna be like, oh, for fuck's
Nope.
sake, here we go.
Nope. Yeah, he just barrels through it. Whee! See, he gets it. Oh, fuck.
Torga's like, he could die. He could fucking die, but here I go through. Here we go.
Fucking wee!
Who's
Fuck's
fucking
sake. Who's taking a fucking wee? When you fucking wee, you fucking pee. Anyway, yeah, let's go.
Ooh.
So you guys uncover an ancient bathhouse, empty, bath basin basically, and
There's no
yeah.
water in it.
no, there's no
There's
water
no
in
water?
it. No.
Oh well, I regret that because you could use a fucking bath Gibble because you stink like I am.
Right
Yes,
place,
you
wrong
smell
water.
like-
is long gone.
You smell like a fucking corpse that rolled in shit.
Wow. How do you really feel about that?
But
You
I
know-
love you. You stink.
Neither of those smell that bad. But anyway,
You know, Gibble, I've wondered if a goblin's nose is different from mine because, for fuck's sake, I don't know. It must be. But I love you. So I'm here. Me eyes are watering, but I'm here.
I if we just like end up like taking another moment to just walk around, is there anything else in interest in here, or is it just completely empty?
Okay, so
By any chance, did you guys find coffee in the kitchen?
No. Nope. We didn't explore it. We
Just
said,
that
"Fuck this."
special
We got
smoke
round
you
food.
brew.
didn't explore it. Okay.
All we found was a rusty fork.
Damn it.
Okay, empty bath. Oh, they once had water in it. Where the fuck did the water go?
Wait, that's a good question. We need to solve the
I
mystery
mean,
of where the water went. The missing
Oh,
water.
Do we? Give me, honey. Do we really? I was thinking out loud. I wasn't saying it's a quest we need to go
No,
on.
you're right though.
Just
We need to
thinking
figure it
out-
out. You're 100%
Oh, we did.
correct. We will
I'm
go alert
thinking
the
it
others
out.
that there is a major problem, that the water has gone missing. You are right. Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go alert the others.
but
Okay.
you're momentarily distracted by the dark green bottle, Gibble, that you find on one of the shelves as you're talking about this thing. You
Ooh,
under this little
okay.
shelf that you found, there's a sort of almost like a genie in a bottle, like a big wide base and then like sort of a long tall neck, and it has like a piece of paper on it and written in common tongue, but of course for you it's all
Gibberish.
Gibblish, but gibberish. Yeah, that works too.
But I can read common.
Yes. And so you look at the bottle and it says potion of clairvoyance.
Oh, Gibble.
But he doesn't know it says that. I do.
No.
He doesn't know what the fuck it says.
So wait, do I drink this?
No. Don't. Wait a minute. No.
Drink the
Torga.
drink the drink.
Okay, so Torga knows what it says, right? She does. So
Yes, you can see it says potion of clairvoyance. You'll have to do an arcana check on like whether or not you understand what that means, but
I have to do an arcana. Should we do that? An arcana check?
sure.
I'm gonna roll it.
I'd say over 15.
Well, we're fucked because it's not happening. It's only 3.
Do you have no bonus for your okay, well it's
No, I
Alright,
have
never mind,
nothing
yeah.
like that. No. I don't know if Gibble should roll, but I doubt he is better than I do when it comes to that stuff. Because we're both not. Okay, so
That'd be funny if
give me
Gibble does
honey.
end up knowing, though. It'd be hilarious. But
oh fuck it would. I mean, you can try. You can try, but I'm going with you probably.
what kind of check is that?
Arcana.
Arcana. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Gibble's worst
I mean-
stat here, but you know, hold on.
I did at least have a +1, but it was shit.
Just out of curiosity, what's
Oh my
your
God.
modifier?
-1, and I got an 18.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, dummy gets it. They call it in polite society they call it slow knowledge.
Polite society.
Oh my god.
Idiot
And,
savant.
I'm just saying.
And
Slow
in
knowledge.
Gibble's most
you all.
high society Erie, which we explored within Brad's adventure.
I'm dying
you
right now. Why?
quite elegantly say, "Oh, clairvoyance. That is clearly about having the ability to sense through some sort of sensor in a space where you're not standing. So you can actually drink this potion and be able to explore, let's say, a room or a space that isn't uncovered for you."
We can use this potion to find the gold easier. Or the missing water.
The missing water.
So Torga stands there and looks at him with her head cocked and goes, "How the fuck did you know that?"
I just remembered.
You can't remember to wipe your arse after you shit. How do you remember this? You don't wash your hands. You don't clean your room. For fuck's sake, what? Did you get a momentary fucking burst of knowledge? What?
He's like an idiot savant without the savant.
I'm Gibby. I love you, but I'm a bit befuddled right now. Just a bit, just a tiny bit befuddled. Just saying, just a bit.
I don't know what happened either. I just the word just clicked.
Okay. I agree that you're not drinking it. No.
We'll save this.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
It's like,
Give it
it's
to
what
me.
I do. I forget and I know things. I forget
Give
and
it to
I
me.
know
Give it to Torga, Gibby.
I mean,
I'll hold on to it.
What if
Gibble.
I just
Gibble.
carry it and don't drink it?
What it? Gibble.
First thing he's gonna do is drink it.
Gibble. Okay. Gibby, honey.
What?
Torga loves you. You know that. I love you. You know this, right?
Yeah.
And you know what? If I was dying in battle, I would trust you, but with my back. But can you give me that vial, please? Just go ahead. Give it to me. Give it.
How about I try a tiny drop now, then I give it to you?
No, Gibble, nothing. Not a drop. Gibble, not a fucking drop. Don't smell it. Don't lick the rim. Don't do a thing. Give it.
Lick
Give
it
it to me.
anyway, Gibble.
Gibble, honey.
There's no influence. All the other
Remember?
players, he cannot hear you.
I'm just saying,
Gibble?
Gibble should rage, turn to a giant, and chug the damn thing.
Gibble, remember? You know what, Gibby? Remember when I was really hurt and you raged and you defended me as your mommy? There are times when someone knows a bit better than you.
Just tell
And
him it has
so
sausages in it.
I am really afraid that this would make you have bad dreams of sausages. So can you give me the vial?
Wow.
There
Wow.
you go. There you go.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
somebody's a manipulative mom.
Being able to see y'all means seeing every single side. You know, no, take this. I ain't taking this.
Oh, it's sausage juice.
So Torna takes it from Gibble and puts it in her pouch, and then she brings him closer and rubs his little head between his ears. She goes, "Thank you, good boy."
All right. So
How
the,
about we leave this room and go back to the rest of them? How about this, Gibby?
We get told about
We've
the
done
missing
what we
water.
need to
I
do.
agree. Priority number
Yeah,
one.
let's go. Let's go. We have enough.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you guys head out the doorway and you make it sort of about there. Now, you guys are heading back towards where you thought everyone was, but of course at this point, they are not there. However, we are going to move over to Grist and Bob, Grist, and Rhesh.
I thought you said titties. That's what I thought you said. Not titties. I thought you said titties.
Oh.
And as you enter and you burst through the door, you immediately feel a sense of darkness and foreboding. Any liquid and or food you may have on you is immediately spoiled.
Oh, my
Oh.
Thank God
bacon.
he didn't go through with his liquor.
Well, fuck's sake.
Everything. Well, just these three, not you guys, but just Resh, Bob, and Grist. Anything you may have on
my
you.
coffee anyway, so.
All right.
Oh no, I do have baskets of food in my sack though.
Potion of healing, no good.
I mean,
Oh, that's a good question.
Does that stuff affect your bag of holding? That's a good question. Does it?
The bag of holding is, well, I did some research. It's, well, let's talk about that later because the bag of
Okay.
holding isn't
Okay.
here right
Oh.
now.
No, it's,
But,
it's with me.
Potion of healing.
You know what? I did not research that. Let me just do a quick thing here.
Well, yeah, you're not in the room yet, so.
Erie's gonna make his mage hand move a little farther away because it smells like goblin shit.
Walking
Put your
upwind.
mage hand away. Thing smells.
Put it away. Put your mage hand away. Nobody wants to see that.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
It
of
goes
course.
invisible but stays.
No, I'm going to
lingering
say
with
that
smell.
magic items
They go-
are not. It's
Okay.
regular foods. So magic
Okay.
items are not.
All my bacon
I'm
went
not
bad,
affected
and
by
I
that.
dumped out my my water skin.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you don't know. I mean, because unless you
Okay.
taste it, you wouldn't know. I'm just saying, for the time being, that those are all gone
I got
rotten.
some rotten.
And
Okay.
I would like each of you to roll for initiative. That means, well, I mean, obviously Resh and Grist, because Bob is going to follow along with. And you can
18.
turn off your vibrators.
Yeah, right?
Ooh.
Who's sitting on a vibrator?
It was me.
You
Sorry.
got 18. All right. Resh, what'd you get?
15.
Okay.
Things were getting tense. I had to turn it back on.
And thank you very much to Cody/Erie for the music switch. Because
That's why
I
my
can't hear shit.
vibrator went off.
Thank you very much. I love that vibrator. I mean, ooh.
Ooh, really?
Heyo.
Hey-o, that.
All right.
Uh oh.
Oh, fuck.
Erie's gonna look around. Motherfucker! Not again.
Again.
We're not
Hear the
up there.
drum.
We can't hear the music.
I don't know. I can.
But we know.
No, but
We
yeah.
can. We can sense it
All
in
right.
the air. It's a vibe.
So
My
you
Peter.
guys
Except the
burst into the
vibe that
room,
was vibrating. There you go.
and you let's see here. Give me a moment. Thank you. Talk amongst yourselves.
So this is nice weather we're having, right?
Oh yeah,
There's
in
no
the
weather
dredges
down
of a
here in the
dungeon, it smells
basement.
like still hours down here.
I don't know. I smell burning wood.
Some-
Is it your wood burning?
No, I set
Okay.
a bunch of shit on fire. It's okay.
It's fine.
Torga is currently with Gibble, trying
Okay,
to find their way back because,
Mhm.
Gary's gonna look at the door behind him and set that on fire.
what the fuck?
All right. Okay, give me a second. Sorry, I'm just doing a bunch of rolls here as you guys walked in here. You pissed off a few people, as you guys tend to do.
Oh, they're people. Like people. People are okay.
No.
Are
Maybe.
they wearing
Kind of like
pants?
the fire. Fire reminds me of home.
You should see what I decorated the upstairs with then.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So I would like you three, well, depending on how it's handled with Bob and with Rhesh, a Constitution saving throw. As you see a cloud of locusts just absolutely envelop you in this little
fuck.
space.
Holy shit!
Dirty
And that
20.
would be a
Ooh. damn.
okay. Now, is that applied to you and Bob?
Question. He would be
I got you beat with a nat 20.
Ooh, damn.
nice.
Holy shitballs!
I hope Bob's
Yeah,
protected.
Bob's got a +2, so Bob got a natty 20.
I'm gonna let
What
those
the
two.
fuck?
I'm gonna let those two both roll for me the rest of the night.
Right?
All right. So with that being done, let me just uncover because you guys see where that comes from. Let me just give you guys the benefit of what's going on here.
Bob. Hey, Bob.
And as you see from this area is this decrepit mummy just launched locusts at you. All right, so you all passed it, in fact. So let me roll damage, which you would have received. 12, 20, 28. So 14 damage each of you.
Holy shit!
But they're not damaged, right?
You take half for it.
Yes, they are. They just took 14 damage. You didn't take 28.
Oh.
They took 14.
Oh.
Bobby.
Well, that sucks.
These are bad people. Why is he doing that?
That's terrible.
I
So
prefer
I'm
to
gonna
be
put up
one.
I'm gonna put up my psionic field on that one, and reduce that by 1d8 plus 1.
Okay, so roll that.
So I'm gonna reduce 8 of that. So I'll take
Okay,
6.
so 6. Okay. And that is okay. So that was. Bear with me here. This guy's got a bunch of shit to do here. So that was a. Okay. So with that being done, he is going to. That is the layer effect, which was that. All right, and I'm going to roll thirds for the three of you since you all sort of entered at the same time. He is going to attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's going to be Bob.
Mhm.
So Grist is 1, 2, 3. Bob is 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9 is going to be Rhesh. He is going to cast. He's going to do. Yeah, he's going to do. Okay. No, actually, he's going to do. So now does Bob react to spells and incantations in the same way that its master would? Like
how it affects them?
Yes.
Yeah, I would think so. He has his immunities, full stats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the mummy lord here is going to cast Dreadful Glare at Bob, and Bob needs to roll a DC 16 Wisdom check or saving throw in this case, or become frightened.
Don't
Oh,
you scare
no.
my dragon.
I didn't think Bob could get scared.
So that would be an 18.
Okay, so that is a pass. Therefore, let me just read this. So Bob is now immune to Dreadful Glare for the next 24 hours.
Nice. He ain't afraid no bitch.
I
All
was
right.
worried.
And his second attack is going to be. Okay. That was an area effect. He's going to do. So. He's going to do a spiritual weapon, which is going to be a mace, and he's going to attack. That's going to be Rhesh with a 22 to hit.
That'll do it.
And that's going to be 1d8 plus some modifier, which is 7. So, oh, wow. This is spell modifier. That's 9. That's 11 damage. And that is the end of the mummy's attack. So, now it is Grist, and then, well, Bob, I guess, and then it is Rhesh. It's your attack.
Okay. We within 30 feet.
Let me actually calculate that. That's a great question. I would assume yes, but yes.
Okay. I'm going to cast a cantrip poison spray.
Okay.
That would be a 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. And then and that would be 13 damage.
And so you cast this poison spray, and
Yeah,
it envelops him, and it's like, and just dissipates the poison. No effect.
Damn it.
That
What
was
the
funny.
fuck?
Okay.
Holy shit.
So then we're going to take a shot at him with my longbow.
You're okay. Go ahead.
Oh, that's 12 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay. My bonus action goes to Bob.
Okay.
Bob's gonna swoop in for a bite attack.
Okay.
4, so 7. That is a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
D6 plus 4. 8 damage, piercing.
Okay, say it again, please.
8 piercing damage.
Okay, just give me a second. Eight piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me just check the multitude of resistances.
You bastard.
All right, so Bob lands the first damage.
Hurrah!
Yeah, Bob!
He's
Good
a
boy.
good boy.
Oh,
Good boy.
oh, Bob, I just want to know you good boy, Bob. You good boy.
Okay, so Bob lands that.
Such a good boy, Bob. You good boy.
Okay, so Bob lands a hit. Rhesh, you're up.
All right, are these locusts still around us, or was that just like a one-time deal?
That was it. Yeah, it dissipates after you guys. Yeah, it's only a duration, and it failed.
All right, so I'm going to use my new magical abilities. I'm going to use 2 of my sorcery points, and I'm going to quicken a spell, which means I can cast a spell as a bonus action first. So I'll be able to cast two spells this turn. I'm going to basically blow into my hand and make a giant ball, basically an ice baseball. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb, and I'm going to toss this ice ball at him.
Okay.
And it'll be a 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that's 5d8 cold damage.
Oh.
And that's
let me check.
22 cold damage.
Immunity to baseball size cold. No, you're fine. How much?
22 cold damage.
What? Jesus.
Fuck.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, this is gonna be strong. They're never gonna defeat this one. Okay.
Yeah. Since you love that one
Man,
so much, I'm going to make a slightly smaller ice ball and chuck another one at him. We're using my second spell for the turn.
Check your balls.
Okay. And that's because you got that
Both.
quick
So the
turnaround. So
slate
you can use
plan
your
Yes,
spell,
because
correct?
I use quicken spell, with the sorcery points.
Gotcha.
But that's only 11 to hit, so I think I missed on that one.
That's a miss. That is,
Yep.
yeah, that's a.
Next week he's going to be
Best
like
lay plan.
26. That's a miss.
And I'd like to.
Right, fuck this. That's a mess. Fuck this.
I'd like to get
fuck
away
is
from the other
this
two. I want to run about 15, 20 feet to the left there, just so we're not all bunched up.
Okay.
We.
I love it.
That was perfect timing. Perfect timing.
That was like perfect harmony.
Timing and hit
Oh, fucking
to
perfect.
win.
Okay. So basically, you have now uncovered the other side of the room and the door that that Erie was stopped at. So we've come full
Somebody's too
circle.
big of a bitch to walk through. Yep.
Okay. Before we leave this, so Grist and Bob, are you guys okay where you are?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's some major shit just went down. But let's head over to the bathhouse.
Now for something completely different.
Yes? Just a second here.
I just want to point out we all asked if we got a long rest right now, and Charles immediately said yes.
Yay! Oh, we got
Sorry, I missed that. What was that? What was that? Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, we all
Jeff-
got a long rest, Charles.
You said
We
thanks,
did.
you-
Charles. You're
did.
awesome.
We
Oh.
asked if we got a long rest, and you immediately said yes.
Yeah, we did. We got that,
Well,
Charles. We
wishing-
got a long rest. We did.
I really wish we'd asked if we leveled up, but I mean,
Well,
rest-
Yeah,
you
but
could
we
have
ain't
taken a
got
long
that,
rest.
yeah.
However, that's not part of the cards right now. Okay, so let's go
Fuck.
over to
Hey, you guys better
Everyone
not
over
be
here.
long resting in the basement.
snoozing.
so. Okay, let's start with Datari and Eerie, who are over, and they just found the gem, and
Okay.
so and it's in the bag
It's
of
in the
holding.
chamber pot and the bag of holding.
Right, it's in the chamber
Mhm.
pot, and it has the Accio Febreze with it. So, what would you guys like to do now?
Yes. I'm
Dungeon Master, the battle music is still playing. Is that supposed to play?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this is not the
just
Muppet.
asking.
You guys don't see this like opera. You know, they
Does
see the
this
Muppet-
church have like Bose speakers around it so they can hear it?
I'm just asking.
Just
Do
ask
I
me for
need to be on
solid
alert
surround.
or can I be on a nap? That's
Why
what
do
I'm saying.
Why do I hear battle music coming through the vents in the ceiling?
Can I be on a fucking nap? Is that what it is? Can I take a fucking nap? Or
It's
can I-
proximity music. It's actually tied to the tags in your
Okay.
devices.
Okay.
Yeah.
I apologize. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dungeon
yes,
Master.
I could definitely change the music, but just trying to keep the game rolling.
Oh,
For you guys
going back
on
to
this
what?
level, you have no clue what's going on upstairs. So for you guys, there's no sense of stress. You just know that at this point, Torga and Gibble, you both don't know where anyone else
Oh.
is because you guys came out into the
We
hallway.
have no
don't
idea
see them
about anything.
Right.
We
And
don't.
Datari and Eerie, you guys are over in the little alcove. You found the gem, and you guys also don't know where anybody is.
Mhm.
We should probably
Um,
just head back.
Datari's still concerned about the broken sword that's in your bag, and I'm gonna look at Eerie. Like, you do know that this is slowly killing you, right?
There's a lot of things that slowly kill me. Torga, sobriety.
You asshole. I swear to God. Fuck you. I swear to God.
Erie's just gonna chuckle and keep walking towards the door.
And
He's walking
Like-
towards the way we came in.
realize-
Like over, like this
The one
area
to
over
the
here.
bottom. The one towards the bottom, yeah. We're
Okay.
headed back. I'm headed back towards the just the intersection where
The
the
main
staircase-
area. Yeah.
But
So he just walks
Well,
by
you-
you and just sort of just.
what a douche!
I'm laughing about it. I didn't like completely ignore you.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't
Sorry.
respond.
So as you guys come to the hallway, you see Torga and Gibble, who are also in the hallway.
Speaking of things that slowly kill me,
Off character. Fuck you. That's what I said. Off character. Fuck you. So hard. Off character. Thank you.
Yeah, Gibble's gonna immediately
But
line up.
love you at the same time. That's what I say. Love you at the same time.
Oh my gosh,
Say
guys,
again.
there's
Gibble.
a problem. There is a big problem.
What?
The water
What's that?
is missing, Eerie and Datari.
God.
Gibble, I think
Oh.
it's in the room that Rhesh and Grist went in.
I got a
Torga's
bigger
gonna
problem.
call-
Why didn't you
Torga's
hold this
gonna-
gem inside till you raged and then shit it out? We were supposed to
Oh.
make a little side hustle. Fucking
Torga is gonna put her palm to her face
oh,
and
you
go,
discussed this.
fucking water. The fucking water doesn't matter. And she's gonna look at Eerie and go, you don't look right.
Yeah, being near death will do that.
No, Eerie, come here. Come.
Erie's gonna start walking that way, but he's not carrying his axe right. He's just kind of dragging it behind him, holding on to it.
Come here. Come here.
But I'm only walking to the intersection between where everybody else went left.
Okay, so you're coming
Well,
basically
that-
down.
I want to
you're
meet
fucking
him.
good.
I do.
Yep, right there.
I want to meet him. I want to go. I want to.
You've
meet
already
him.
met me. I know I'm the man of your dreams. It's just-
Shut the hell up! I swear to God. Okay. So Torga is gonna put her hands on his shoulders because they're about the same height. Maybe not. Maybe a bit. We're both dwarves. Who gives a fuck? Anyway, we're both
Erie,
short
you
as
take
fuck.
one
So
damage
here's
of
what happens.
necrotic damage,
damn it.
Erie.
No,
I'm taking this
And-
like every 4 seconds. This is garbage.
no. And Torga's gonna put her hands on him and go. There's something Erie, huh? Erie.
Question for the DM. Being that Torga's touching me, can she take it too?
No.
Damn.
I cast you, demon
Fuck you.
giant.
Okay, aside
Yeah,
of the
you're-
character, fuck you.
You're
Anyway,
carrying,
I'm
you're
trying to be
carrying the
nice.
I'm
sword.
carrying it.
And so, Torga,
you
you
are.
see, like, as he's being damaged, his persona changes, his skin color changes. He goes from intolerable to really intolerable.
No.
It's
Mm-mm.
I didn't know I took on the
Torga!
spirit of the chameleon.
No.
That's
Torga grabs him and goes, "This is not you. This is
No.
not you. I know you. No. This
Pretty
is
sure
not
it's me.
you. No. It's you, but it's not you. What?
Good God,
What do you
you
have?
people tell me I need to quit drinking. Fuck, I'm standing right
Erie.
here.
No, Erie, what have you picked up? What do you have? This is not you.
Maybe a
At
cold.
this
Something is
moment-
wrong with you.
At
There
this
could
Something
be
is
a-
wrong
moment,
with you. I know this.
at this
Did I-
exact moment,
yes,
Datari is
yeah.
going to yell out, "Torga, hold him!" And I'm going to sprint up behind Erie and take his backpack.
Erie's going to use his telekinetic ability to push Dataric backwards.
Well, okay, whoa. Let's do this. So, you shout to Torga.
Yeah.
Torga, you hear from Datari, grab him. So let's do a grapple. Roll 20 on a grapple. So that's a
For
strength
who?
feat, I believe. Torga, you're going to roll a. Let me see here. You're going to do a grapple. Where is it here? So I think it's under a strength feat, I believe.
It is, if I remember correctly, for me as a.
They both roll strength and you compare them.
Okay. So whoever's the highest one.
So I roll
Thank you.
strength.
Yeah, roll strength, but you have to know what your modifier is according to your strength, and same with
It'll all
Erie.
go in. I got mine.
Oh, 21. All right, what did you get, Erie?
Ha! Motherfucker, I got a 22, nat 20.
Oh,
You
The
mother.
only
All
time
right.
I've rolled a freaking nat 20 this like last 2 games.
So
Suck my
And you're
ass.
pulling a Datari.
Now I'm pulling a Datari.
What?
oh.
he's hitting someone with a spell. Okay, so
Not yet.
so as Torga goes to grab Erie, it doesn't work, and Tatari, as you're coming up, Erie is like moves out of that, and you have no access to his backpack.
Ugh.
Erie's still
Whoa.
going to use his bonus action as a telekinetic shove and push Datari backwards.
Is
You
that
have
like
to-
a
She
Okay,
has
go ahead.
to succeed a strength saving throw of 14 or
great.
better.
All right.
You're up next, Gibble.
Succeed.
Okay. Strength. And I failed it.
You just shift back 5 feet.
5 feet. Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. Gibble. So you see your best friends are all like playing some sort of weird game you're not quite sure of. But what would you like to do?
Yeah, Gibble's very confused. So wait, what just happened? Datari
So-
pulled something off of Erie? Is that what? Or
Well,
the other
you
way
see
around?
like Datari screams from the top of the hallway, grab Erie! And then Torga goes to grab Erie. Erie pushes her back. And then as Datari's coming towards Erie, he looks back at her and just sort of waves her off, and she gets shoved backwards away from Erie. And Torga and Erie are like face to face, essentially.
and
I'm
Erie
gonna
says
shout-
nothing, right?
Oh, sorry.
Erie
No,
does what?
I was just gonna say Erie says like nothing during this time.
No,
Or
didn't say
shouting
a thing.
No.
All right, cool. Gibble will try to go tackle Erie,
Oh fuck.
thinking it's a game.
Okay, let me see what the travel.
Hopefully
here.
he fucking succeeds.
Can I
Well-
have both Bresh and Chris roll for me this time, please?
No. No.
What's your
You got
movement
nat 40.
speed, Gibble?
Nat 40.
Nat 40.
Nat 40, baby. Suck it.
What's your movement speed, Gibble?
40 feet. 40 feet. Yep.
Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so grapple would again be a strength roll. So then you both would have to roll that, and whoever has the higher roll plus your modifiers.
Spear.
All right.
Please. Baby, please.
Okay, hold on. I need to figure out what. I'm trying to remember which modifier is it that just goes into
It's
this?
strength.
Strength.
Strength modifier. Yeah.
Just to try to strengthen a modifier. Okay.
So yeah, whatever your
You probably
20
have a
roll
little
plus
bit of
your
a strength. You
Just
probably
a
should
little
have
bit,
a bit
yeah.
of a modifier
Yeah.
strength.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
we do. We do.
I got 24.
I got 8.
Yes!
Goldberg.
Yes! Fucking yes!
something less than 24.
I
Yeah.
just heard I got A and not 8, and I was
8.
like, oh.
8.
Yeah,
Right.
I heard that.
Well, I was hoping it wasn't 1. All right. So Gibble.
God, thank God.
Gibble kills
Goes
Erie,
around.
smashes it.
No, he doesn't grapple you.
Well, it's not a damaging thing. It's just it's a pin basically.
Like
so
a hold. Like a,
yeah,
a hold.
It's a hold, right? And
It's like a grapple. The grapple's
So,
like a grapple.
I have a question. When you're being grappled, can you pull another bonus action? I mean, because that's technically a second run, isn't it? Or is that only... How does that work?
yeah, I mean, if you have a bonus action after an attack from a foe, in essence,
But that
as a
would be
reaction,
wouldn't it?
yeah, it would have to be a reaction, not a bonus action.
I don't have anything for that. No, we're good.
Good.
I
Do
mean,
you want
I'll
to
ask
help?
everybody else.
Well-
Is that would sort of like you'd have to have a reaction, right, to an attack to be able to
To be
maybe
able to
try and
counter.
counteract it. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
I think Gibble should have him in a grapple.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave you guys here in your calisthenics Olympics over here, and we're gonna go
Good
back
God, you
over.
stink, Gibble.
Am I winning? Or are we winning now?
And Targus will be like, keep him pinned, Gibby. Keep
We're
him.
just going to look at Gibble.
You know it was boys against girls, right?
Wait, what? God damn it.
Don't listen to him, Gibble.
No.
Bitch.
Targus can be like, no, he has something wrong with him. He's not in his right mind. He's even more of an asshole than usual.
All right. So we're gonna head over to Rhesh and Grist, who have engaged the mummy, and we are at the top of the round, and it is its attack, of which he has several, and he is going to cast. He actually is going to cast directly at Rhesh. Dreadful Glare, can you please roll a DC 16 saving throw for wisdom?
Sure, except I'll just cast counterspell on that one.
It's not a spell. It's
Dreadful Glare is just is that just an ability?
yes.
Okay. Wisdom. It would be wisdom. Thanks for that.
Damn it.
Well, see, here's the cool thing. I rolled a 17, and I have a -1 modifier to wisdom. So 16, and I fail.
Well, no, the threshold is 16.
Oh, it's 16? Ha!
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Yes.
Beats. Gotcha.
Okay. Well, just a second. No. Okay.
Stare
Yes. Yeah.
harder. Stare harder.
He's got his his eyebrows are really low. No, actually, so what that means is now you and Bob are immune to dreadful glare for the next 24 hours.
Nice.
Okay, so that's his first
Twinsies.
action, and his second attack is going to go towards Grist, which is going to be. His movement speed is going to be. So let me go over here. Just kind of close in and rotting fist. I know it sounds a whole much better than it actually sounds. That is a 23 to hit.
Just barely, but yeah.
Okay.
That's
You
it.
take 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10 damage plus 4 14 bludgeoning damage. Okay, that's the first thing.
That was me,
Then
right?
yes, you, yes. And then you take 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 1 is 11 plus 2 is 13 plus 4 is 17 plus 5 is 17 19 no, 12 plus 5 is 17 plus 6 is 22 necrotic damage.
Ow.
So that's on top of the first one. And
Wow.
I would also like you to roll a constitutional saving throw.
I'll give you a constitutional.
I bet you
And
will.
you need to
with
roll
a
16
huge-
or more.
Fuck. No.
God
How
damn.
about no?
No.
I don't
I
know.
rolled a 4.
Okay. Is there a modifier for fucking up that bad? Let me see. Sorry, was that the outside
What
voice?
the fuck?
Yeah. Maybe don't say that shit out loud.
I'm dying. No shit.
No. It's the dreadful glare has a modifier for failing
Holy
really bad,
shit.
but
Ah.
thankfully, rotting fist doesn't. But it still sucks. So you are now infected with the mummy rot. You cannot regain any hit points by magic or other.
Fuck.
And for every 24 hours that this curse remains, you will lose 3d6 hit points.
Oh,
And
shit.
once you hit 0, you will die and turn to dust.
The mummy does.
The only way that you can remove this curse is with a dispel magic or remove curse. And his final action is going to be a legendary action, which is going to be... He's going to do another attack, which is going to be Rotting Fist on Bob.
No, not Bob.
No.
Oh, wow. 11. Damn,
That's
that was a
a
bad
miss.
roll. Yeah, that's with his +9. So that tells you how bad he just rolled.
Well, damn.
And he's got another legendary action. He's going to do...
He almost rotted fisted himself.
That is a... Okay, that's not a... All right. And because you are both within the 5-foot radius, you are on disadvantage on attacks. So Bob and Grist, you are... so obviously 2 rolls for each attack, and then whichever is the lowest you take. And until the end of the creature's next turn. So after you guys are done the next round, then that'll be done. So that's called Blinding Dust. All right. Mummy is done. So, Grist, what would you like to do? Because you've got 18. He's right by you, by the way. He's right in front of your face.
Yeah. I'm going to cast. false life on myself.
What level spell is that?
First level spell.
Okay. And what does that do?
False life is it's an action on myself. It's an instantaneous action. I gain 2d4 plus 4 temporary hit points. Using a higher level spell slot, I could go any higher. Is that possible?
Well, it depends on which level you're using.
It would be a first level.
Okay. Roll d20, please.
Okay.
Is that one possible with that rotting fist thing that you
Yeah,
did,
that's what I was
Charles?
wondering.
Nope. But there's a secondary part to it.
Oh.
14. What
All
any
right,
modifiers
so-
or no?
Well, it would be your spell casting modifier.
Spellcasting.
If you have.
Yeah, 2, so 16.
Okay, so that fails. So you've wasted that attack. You feel excruciating pain, not taking damage, but you've wasted
Ow,
that
my
spell
liver.
slot, and that spell is negated and cannot be used until you sleep and regenerate that spell slot.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's mark that off first. Make sure that's there. Okay, I'm just gonna take a swing at him with my short sword.
Gotcha.
That hurt my liver. 13. 7, so that's 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh no, wait, 18 to hit. Sorry.
That is also a hit.
Oh, good.
Now, is this a plus weapon? It is a.
No, it's just a regular short sword.
Okay.
1d6 plus 1. 6 damage.
And so you feel your shark, actually. Okay. You slice at it, and it just smiles at you, and 0 damage.
Oh, this guy's
It did not shatter your sword, which you had a chance to have, but it did not. It had no effect on it.
no piercing damage at all from my sword.
0.
Dang.
0.
All right.
Your sword's
well,
shorter than we
I'm
thought.
going to use my bonus action for Bob, and Bob's gonna swoop in for another bite.
Okay.
7. That is 16 to hit.
That is a miss.
And we're done.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I yell at Grist? Send Bob downstairs.
He can go 30 feet.
Okay, let me let's do a calculation here. So let's do 25. And let's shift over here. Right, sort of right about here. Do you want to send him down here? I mean, it's worth it because it's the closest that the people fighting over the backpack would hear.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me uncover this for a second because you guys actually walked up here. So this is actually uncovered. Whee! Damn it. Sorry, every time I say damn it, it's because I move the map, not the creature. Okay.
What do you mean there's 37 more?
Okay, so before we do that, let's go back to Rhesh because it's I don't want to miss your attack on this round right now. So let's stay here. So that was your first sort of like audible that you said to Grist. So Bob leaves and heads back down the staircase. Now it's your attack.
All right. So how's Grist looking?
He's not doing well at all.
All right. So I'm going to quicken I have 3 more sorcery points. I'm going to use 2 of those and I'm going to use an ability I have called telekinetic action, and I'm going to basically use telekinesis to grab Grist and pull him so he's directly next to me. He can move up to 30 feet, and so he'll be right next to me.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that with my bonus action for the turn.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action to once again cast Chromatic Orb. But this time, let's try to light his ass on fire. And I'm going to chuck a fireball at him.
Okay.
And that's a 26 to hit.
That's a miss. Just kidding. That's a hit.
And that is 15 fire damage.
Okay. 15 fire damage, which ends up being recorded as 30.
Yes! I was gonna say, how can a dusty dead guy in rags be fire resistant?
You are a matchbook, sir.
And I'm just going to step right in front of Grist, so I'm between Grist and the mummy.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, he is going to cast channel negative energy, and creatures within a 60-foot diameter cannot regain hit points until the end of the mummy's next turn. So no regeneration, no potions, nothing will work. So that is that. And then he's going to do one more attack of... Shit. Let me see what he can do here. What distance are you guys? How far are you? Oh, that's enough. So he is going to come right up on your face, Rhesh, and he's going to hit with a Rotting Fist
Oh.
as his legendary action for this turn.
He's rotting fist in your face.
Ew.
He's giving you the stink fist.
He completely misses. So he comes down and misses you. And actually, because he rolled a natty 1, I will give you a bonus reaction to lay on him.
Like just lay on top of him?
Yeah, well, whatever you want to do. You can cuddle him, you can spoon, or you can, take an attack. I will give you a bonus attack on a mummy lord who rolled a 1 in close proximity.
Miss my face, will ya?
So I'll just give him the good old-fashioned dragon breath.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Burn his ass. Well, freeze his ass.
Datari's getting a psychic message saying Torga something about internet dropped and she's trying to get back into our realm.
Oh.
So I have a chance, is what you're saying.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
There's a chance.
Samsonite. Okay.
11 cold damage right to his face.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, there's no resistance to that. Sorry, 11, you said?
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
So the rest of him was burning, but I put it out on his face.
Okay. So we're going to leave this intense battle and head over to the second floor. And okay, so Gris, can you explain to us what's obviously the intent of sending Bob down there was obvious, but is there some sort of command or like some sort of
he acts
tele-
independently. So
Okay.
I would think that if he can get into sight of the party,
Okay.
you know, the excited circle around.
Yes.
Ruh-roh,
Okay.
gang.
So
Lassie, what is it?
What's up, Scooby?
Well,
Miner 69er upstairs. So you'd basically want to have him alert everyone who's down here that shit's going down upstairs.
Yeah, he's dancing around.
Does Bob
oh,
speak?
no.
Oh, look, Bob wants to be pet. No, he doesn't want to be pet. Does Bob? What languages does Bob speak? There's like nothing.
He understands. He understands
Commands and
me.
everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
But as far as speaking, he doesn't speak. So he kind of
But he
minds.
could raise-
Like he's
Like freak out, like
With his
and-
little wing or with
yeah,
his
he's
hand?
kind of doing like a
His
couple circles,
paw?
and then like towards the stairs, and then back to him, and then back to the stairs.
He's doing like your dog when he wants a treat.
right.
Yeah.
Here.
Chris fell in a well.
He's-
Perfect.
Listen, he's gonna use the puppy pad if you don't hurry and open the damn door.
Is Erie still being grappled by
yes,
Gibble?
but all of your attention is to Bob, who's like freaking out and like literally freaking out.
Straight, follow me.
Since Erie's grappled, can I quick grab the bag and follow Bob, like sprinting?
No, because in this case, I would say for the most likely position of Erie being grappled is that Gibble's on top of him and the backpack is between Erie and the ground.
Oh, gotcha.
And so
Alright.
but with Bob coming into it and you guys are all sort of looking, and especially Gibble, because it's a shiny new thing, Gibble is quite attracted to Bob, who's like freaking out and being very vocal. So Gibble, what would you say you would do in this scenario where you see Bob like vocalizing in the way that it can and using its wings to sort of pull you away from Erie?
What do you mean, Bob? Like, you want me to, I'm doing a thing here. Can't you see? What do you mean you're freaking out?
I told you it was boys versus girls, and Bob's a boy. Duh.
So, like, is Bob, like, tugging at Gibble?
Yeah, but
No,
he's
I mean,
kind of just
okay.
He's freaking out in a circle, and then he's flying towards the stairwell, and then he's coming back and like looking at
Like-
them impatiently.
Like
So
Wow.
he's basically like, so Erie, this is what you see, Gibble.
I got it. Bob wants me to play case. And Gibble's then gonna run after Bob.
Yep.
Nice.
Perfect.
Bob shoots
That's
right
what
up
we
the
want.
stairs.
Erie's gonna lay there and
Yeah,
look at it.
Gibble
I
will
think
run
that's the
after
most
Bob.
intelligent thing I've ever seen Gibble do.
So Erie, you are free of the grapple from Gibble.
Erie's gonna
and-
just
and-
stand up and dust himself off.
Fucking dumbass.
We're gonna suggest that Torga says, "Oh, you motherfucker! Why are we not following Bob?" And she's gonna say, "Fuck it, let's follow Gimpy. Let's follow Bob." You say Gimpy. And Datari, what would you like to do now that Erie is standing? What would you like
I
to do?
believe I'm receiving a psychic message that Torga is backstage again.
Give him the old dick.
Oh my fucking god! Yeah,
Grab his dick and twist it.
Grab his dick and twist it. The old dick.
Whose dick do I need to grab and twist?
What do you think?
Gibble's running upstairs after Bob.
You're
shit.
following.
You're right behind him because I figured you would be following Gibble very
Yeah.
quickly.
I would. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Thank you. That's what I'm
Okay.
doing.
All
We're
right.
good.
So once again, we are
Sorry.
down to Datari and Erie. What the fuck are you two doing?
Erie's gonna look at Datari and go, "We're gonna finish this shit later. I got
We'll finish
better
it
things to
later.
do."
If
All
right.
Bob's down here,
Side
shit's
note.
going down. Let's go.
Side note, you wouldn't happen to have any healing potions or any shit like that on you, would you? Or liquor.
I
Either
don't
works.
have any liquor. I don't have any
How about
liquor.
both?
Either he
I mean,
gets
I
better
have
or he
some.
doesn't care.
I have
Okay.
some, just more is always
Real quick, Datari is going to cast Cure Wounds on Erie.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, 6, 7, 14, 17, 23 health points.
Holy
Hot damn.
crap.
Wait,
Nice.
plus 3, 26 health points.
Damn.
Erie's gonna take a deep breath.
Oh, I think I felt a rib pop back in. Fuck.
You know, if you gave
Oh.
up that sword.
We'll talk
Right,
about
we'll deal with this
it
later. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys
We're
chase
gonna
up
follow.
here. Let me just do a little quick. All right, let me just do a quick. Okay, so you guys will eventually come in. All right, we're gonna go back to the first floor activity. And we at the top of the round. Let me go over here. And we start with the mummy, who's going to, again, once attack Rhesh, who's standing between him and Grist. And he is going to cast... Contagion, which is touch. Go. Okay, give me a second. Uh, 16. Is that a hit?
What's that for?
He's reaching out to touch you.
And for a spell?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to counterspell that one.
Okay.
This is why we leave a level 3 spell slot open. What level is that spell?
This is being cast at level 10.
Holy shit.
Level 10?
Yep.
What
This is
the
level fuck you.
holy shite.
Well,
He is a level 10 spellcaster.
Whoa.
But the spell itself is what level?
It's level 5.
Level 5. Okay.
All right,
So, all right. So if it's cast at a spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. All right, so I need to pass a DC 15. Okay, so that's all right. So I actually passed that. So I rolled a 15 using my spellcasting modifier, which is charisma, which is 3 extra. So I got 18. So
Okay.
I counterspell the contagion.
What level was that counterspell at?
3.
Okay, roll a d20.
Any modifiers or just a straight D20?
Well, modifiers.
Well, that'd be a nat 1.
No.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a different. Yeah. Okay. So, well, that fails. So you will take. Okay, so you fail that. So
I'm taking Rhesh off my rolling roster.
your roll-a-friend is he's no longer your roll-a-friend. Okay.
No.
He touches you and you are poisoned. Okay, so you're going to Constitution. Okay, so the immediate effect on that is going to be flesh rot. So you're going to
Flesh rot. Ew.
yeah. Going to
That
take.
sounds so
It
tasty.
sounds so gross.
It does. It really
Flesh
does.
rot. Flesh rot. Ugh. Mm.
So the poison. Basically, it's a poison. So let me just do a quick.
I was watching True Blood today, and the guy was yelling, "I got gout of the dick." So it's kind of just feels like that now.
Can I tell you how much I love True Blood? I love
Oh,
that. I
yeah.
love that show.
Now that I'm living down here in Shreveport, it has even more meaning to me.
Right.
Holy shit, Eric.
All right.
Anyway, yeah.
So you have rotted flesh, and that is going to give you immediately disadvantage on all attacks. And for the depending on
Is that attacks and spellcasting, or just
everything?
physical attacks?
Absolutely everything. Yeah, everything. Until you. Yeah, and well, actually, and disadvantage. So on attacks and your charisma checks. So specifically charisma checks. And you have vulnerability to all damage. So that means any damage you take will be double.
Good times.
Yeah.
Great.
So
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So that's all you're doing? Is that your turn?
Yeah.
It's worth a
Yes.
shot.
That's it. So that was his first attack, and then he's going to try and hit you with his rotting fist. His second attack. That is a 4 plus 13.
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, so it is actually
Am I vulnerable to that swing and a miss?
it's actually Grist's attack who's behind you.
Okay.
Unless you have a reaction. Do you have a reaction to that?
Nope.
Okay.
Can I it was till the end of his turn. Am I able to reclaim health points?
That's the end of your did I say his turn?
I thought you said his.
Yes.
I wasn't sure.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
so
you
I'm
are.
going to use my first action. I'm going to drink my potion of greater health.
Okay.
Greater healing, sorry. So that's 44 plus 4.
I know we're going a bit long tonight, but this is important.
Absolutely.
1, 2, 6.
Killer be killed.
Kill, kill, kill.
9.
Kill,
So
murder,
that's
kill,
13
murder, kill.
points I gain back. Okay. And then I am going to cast. Oh, I can't cast anything. It's going to hurt. I don't want to hurt my PP. I'm going to take a shot with my bow at him just for schnitz and vittles.
Kick him in the nard.
Right between my legs, please.
Right. I'm aiming low. Shoot him in the dick.
And which bow are you using?
Oh, dick twist.
My dragon wing longbow.
Okay. Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
11 to hit.
shite. Ooh.
Call it. You want double damage or something fun?
I want double damage.
Yeah, you
Oh,
do.
okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you do.
Just checking.
Just in case.
Yes, you do.
Definitely twisting it.
Twist that bitch.
Twisting it.
The old dick twist.
2d8 plus 2.
What you want
His
to do?
dick is gone.
8 to 16.
Twist that dick.
So that's
Oh,
8 piercing,
Whew.
8. Oh, that's right. It's poison. So half of it's not going to work anything because he's. So 8 piercing, 8 poison, and a plus 2. So 10 piercing, 8 poison.
Yeah, because this poison doesn't work. The piercing works
double?
plus.
Right. So 10 damage.
You still get a Bob's lightning bonus.
Oh, and I get a
If he's
Bob
not
bonus
around.
too because
Yes.
he's still within 30 feet of me. So
Look at that.
thank you.
Okay, so
That's
what's
another
total
4
damage.
So that would be 10 piercing, 8 poison, and 4 lightning.
Huzzah.
I can't math. Can you add that up for me?
So that'd be 14. The 8 poison wouldn't be anything. 'cause
Right.
he's
Yeah,
immune.
that would be
So
off. Yeah.
14,
14 total.
14 total.
Okay. Thank you. All right. And what's up with Bob?
And yeah. We'll just kind of let Bob come back to the room.
Oh, that's right. He's okay. That's right. He's off.
next.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn,
That's it.
and yeah. So now, fortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it.
Inventory. Delete. When I pulled out my greater potion of healing, I smelled that my bacon went bad, and I threw it at the mummy. You son of a bitch! You crossed the line!
God.
You don't
took
mess
out my
with another man's
bacon.
blackened bacon.
Oh,
Mummies.
Murder's
Well-
acceptable. Fucking up bacon, absolutely not.
Right?
nah. Fuck
Let me just
Thought
do
you
it.
your
were
bacon.
cursed before.
Oh, I
You
wish
die for
Takari
that
could've
shit.
seen
You will
that.
die.
You go to
Okay,
hell and
10
you die.
feet. So 10 feet. Okay. So
Oh no.
he casts as a legendary action blasphemous word. So both Rhesh and Grist hear the word Tatalao. And you both need to roll a saving throw for a constitutional saving throw of 16 or greater.
I'm gonna crap my pants. All right. Ooh, 17. All right.
Here comes the brown note.
Good thing I wore the brown pants.
Ooh. And there you were. They've asked.
I also got a 17.
Nice.
I mean, yay! Good
Yay.
guys!
Oh.
Whee!
Oh, I'm
The mummy
bummed.
craps his own pants.
Yeah, there's no
Comes out his
Okay.
dust.
Just a little puff of dust comes out of his ass.
Like,
Okay, so with that, it is over to the heroes. Let's move
Can I
over.
get my turn, DM?
You-
Can I get?
You know,
Can I get
Yeah,
mine?
he only had a reaction
Does.
before.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
nah, he don't
I'm
get
patient.
one. He's good.
Oh,
Bye.
I'm sorry. Yeah, totally.
You
That's
just beat the
my
shit out of
mistake.
me. At least let me slap back.
I don't know.
Get a hit in
You
once in a
seem to
while.
have 12 attacks each turn, so I just figured you were done. Yeah, go for
All right.
it. Go for it.
So
My
you said I
apologies.
had.
Sorry about that.
You said I had disadvantage on attacks and
Correct.
and casting spells. Correct.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna grapple his little cripple ass because that's not an attack.
Okay.
It's a hug.
And you got to beat a 24 strength.
Okay. Okay. Well, he's got a +4 on strength.
Kill him with kindness.
The hell kind of mummy is this with a +4?
Grappling.
Those bones are not vulnerable at all.
D&D Beyond. He still failed. You're fine. He is grappled.
All right, great. How much does this dude weigh?
Well, great. Ask me a fucking question.
He's
I
just
don't know.
bones and
I mean,
rags.
just generally.
Where the hell is it? I didn't write down part of his stat block. Wait.
He's just bones and rags. He can't.
Well, he can't
Well,
be all
if
just
he-
bones
if-
and he's got a +4 to strength.
I mean, well,
He's got some juice inside. Not much.
Yeah, he might have some juice in his pelvic bone.
Easy now.
Well, that's interesting. Doesn't
Just-
say its weight.
Just adjusting.
That's why I didn't write it down, because I didn't have it. See, I am prepared to a certain degree. I would say, well, why do you ask that question?
Because I intend to pick him up and run full force into the wall behind him and smash him up against the wall.
Well, I would say in this case, you outweigh him because, like Tatari said and everybody else said, basically we're talking about bones and rags. So you are fine.
Yeah, so I'd like to do that. I'd like to run as fast, like while he's grappled, run as fast as I can into that wall that's behind him, the one that's like right by that door that we came through.
Okay.
And smash him up against
Okay.
the door. Try to do some damage that way.
So basically, we're talking about is you taking him over to sort of this corner right over
Yep,
here.
exactly.
Okay.
Smash him into the corner.
Okay, so
Put
I
him
would
in a
say that would be
body bag.
bludgeoning damage. Since you grappled successfully, I would give you 1d10 plus. Do you have a strength modifier?
+5.
Damn.
1d10 plus 5.
Okay.
That's nice.
Nice.
Wee.
Oh my god.
That wouldn't be
shit.
terrifying. He's running.
7
Damn.
bludgeoning.
Okay.
Oh.
7. Okay.
Do we roll strength one more? You want to do a grapple check one more time to see if I held on to him?
Well, do you have? Would that be the end of your turn at this point?
Uh-huh. I just want to remain grappled to him if possible.
Well, yeah, I would treat that as the next round because he's going to have his first trying to break free from that, and then you
Okay.
can counter it.
Okay.
So that's going to be 50. Sorry, that's going to be, you don't know what number. Okay, let's go over to our friends who are following Scooby-Doo.
Where are you?
So Bob excitedly and vocally is like, and like, just like freaking out, running upstairs. And I'm assuming you guys all follow because
Absolutely.
it's Bob. All
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah,
you
we're
are-
gonna follow Bob.
Because why
You
wouldn't
all
we follow
are-
a purple dragon?
Just for visual purposes, his back is to me. Nothing weird. But I have him pinned up against the wall with his back. With his
Nothing
back.
weird. Nothing weird.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Just
Nothing
give his neck a
weird.
little
Are you
sniff.
sure? Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait.
I'm just
nothing
mildly
weird?
excited. That's
Whispering something into his ear, but you can't hear it.
Oh Lord.
all right.
I
So
swear it's my great sword.
Don't tell anymore. Don't. Yeah. Anyway.
Rich,
Yeah?
you love who you want to love, okay?
I love you, mommy. I love you, mommy.
We're all about free love here. We are. We're all
Got
about
that
it. Go for it.
necrophiliac vibe.
Whispering with mommy. I love you.
I'm still
I'm half
tainted.
demon. If you have an urge, go. If
Like-
you need to go scratch it.
You know, if he's dead, he
Don't
can't
judge.
say no.
He's got one extra bone in his body now.
oh my god.
There's no consent when you're dead.
Oh my god. No means necromancer. All right, so
Yes,
You guys-
that's what it. No, it literally means that.
This
Yes,
mummy's gonna learn what it means to be cursed.
you gonna learn. You gonna
How much
learn
piercing damage
today,
was that?
mommy.
you
Yeah,
guys
piercing
come
and
up the
bludgeoning
stairs, and you see
Huh?
Rhesh has the mummy pinned to the cornerstone, and
Yes.
you guys see, like, obviously this is something you've never witnessed before, and he's grappled him and slammed him into the stone. You don't see Grist, but I would like you all to roll for initiative, please.
Erie's gonna say,
Holy shit, I didn't think anything could be as ugly as Dewey.
Damn it, Erie! I got 17, by the way.
Okay, so Tatari is 17.
I got
Okay.
17.
Torga is 17.
Gibble got a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Erie rolled a 5, and I'm putting that dice away because fuck that shit.
And that is exactly what
Put him in
Erie
the cuck
deserved.
chair.
Fuck you. That's what Erie deserved.
You
Torga's
didn't
here.
like
Stay
the
with
cuck
him.
All right. So give me a second for a little ye old potty
Torga's-
break here.
Torga's butthurt because Erie
Yield.
was
Have
stronger.
fun.
It's just like,
Oh.
Be
Hey,
a sweetie,
hey,
wipe
Erie.
the seedy.
Suck it, babe.
oh, no thanks. Hard pass. Not as
Yeah, I
hard
bet.
as Rhesh over there, but
What is the
Yeah, can
we
jack
see
is
this clearly
doing
here,
to
the-
mummy?
Rash is making out with a mummy over here.
well, the door's been busted. Rhesh blew through it.
I mean, is he humping the mummy? I mean, that's what the fuck is he doing?
Forcefully.
What's the
Is he
rib?
rubbing?
Turns him into a little
Is he
spoon.
rubbing his scales up against him like, hey, baby? Yeah. What's he doing?
Aggressive wall spooning.
Does it sound like
Yeah.
one of those like
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Right?
I don't see nothing wrong. Anyway, yeah. It's a little something.
Does it kind of sound like a maraca?
Like, yeah.
Scales and sand. Scales and sand.
Mm. And boots and
Cast
pants and
into-
boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Anyway,
Did we make him quit?
He quit. He's just like,
he might
"No."
have. Honestly, God love him. I would. He's so good. I would.
Fuck me. That's better.
Well, apparently that's not
What are
happening.
you testing out another set of dice?
I've got like 30 of them here. I'm testing them until I get something decent because fucking 4 doesn't give a shit.
All you get is a fucking 4. That's all you get.
That's a 3. Okay. Not bad. We'll keep that one. Oh, that's a 2. That's bullshit. 7,
No, it ain't. You get it too. That's what you get.
11.
I see
17.
there's 7 people in our chat. So whoever's still in our chat, thank you for sticking around tonight.
Or
Yeah,
we're
we
sorry.
playing it. We playing it long tonight. Long.
Oh, that was a natty one.
Very
I'm just putting
long.
That, up. That dice is going away.
I'm back.
Hi.
Yes, he's
Hello.
back.
Hello.
My
Back.
eye-
Back
My eyes
again.
aren't yellow anymore. That's a good thing.
Steve's
You got to get you a
Carlos
catheter.
is back. Anyway.
Got to insert the pregame catheter for D&D.
Cheers.
Or where is
Bathroom,
Ed?
mom. Bathroom.
All right. So you guys roll for initiative.
Yes.
Okay. So
For nerds.
you guys are going to be the start of the
Fuck.
round. All right. So we have. Okay. So Grist is currently. Okay. Well, we have Gibble, who's got. Well, actually, it's going to be the mummy again because he's got a. Not a
Well,
dirty.
fuck him.
You got a dirty
Fuck
20,
that
right, Gibble?
mummy.
Correct.
Okay. So, the mummy is going to. You guys, what I will do for you is
Not
you guys
make
are
more mummies.
no, but you
Well,
guys
the
are going
mummy
to
can
be.
He can kiss my arse.
I mean, you guys are all basically within 10 feet. You guys come into the room as Rhesh has him pinned to the cornerstone, and we are going to start with the mummy, who is going to, his first attack is going to be as a strength check to get out of the grapple. So that is
Hey
going to
guys,
be...
just a little woozy over here. Guys, we made it.
Did anybody bring any balloons and party favors?
over here again.
I thought I looked bad. Damn.
That would be 11. Would that? I would assume that's not going to be strong enough to get out of the grapple from Rhesh.
Mute. 14.
Okay, so wow, you're still grappling him. Okay,
So he fucked.
so that's just a pin, right?
Yeah. So it depends on which definition of, if you're using the new or legacy definition of grappled. Either way, his speed is 0. You
Well,
have disadvantage on any attack rolls against any target other than the grappler.
Yeah, I mean, like one of I'm playing old school rules is that he's trying to get out of the grapple, so that's one of his attacks because he's actively trying to.
Right.
maneuver your arm.
Yeah. So that would be an action for sure.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's got one more. He is going to. Let's see here. What's he gonna do with all these new friends who are suddenly joining the party? He's so happy to see you all. Okay, so he's going to.
Careful of the stink fist, guys.
I am done. Holy shit.
So we've got
It's bad.
Eerie, we've got the Tari, we've got Gibble, and we've got Torga. So we got 4. So let's do 1d4 for 1 is going to be Eerie, 2 is the Tari, 3 is Gibble, and 4 is Torga.
Oh no.
Eerie, he looks at you, and you need
I
to
just
roll a 16 or higher wisdom saving throw.
Erie's gonna lock eyes with him and wink at him while he does this.
This dude's bound and determined to scare somebody.
He's trying. He's desperately trying to get this dreadful glare working on somebody.
He's bitter. I just remember like Krennic from Rogue One when he's getting force choked, and he just looked over.
I have to intimidate someone.
Right.
Someone.
He's pinned up against the wall, and he's trying to intimidate somebody.
That's gonna fail. Erie fails.
Oh. Okay.
What?
Until the end of the.
You're scared by a dude pinned up against the wall.
With a dragon dick in his butt. Yep.
Yeah, he's a little fool.
And the dude literally like looked over at me
dragon
like
butt up his butt.
he looked over at me like he wants a third in it, and I'm like, nope,
Like,
nope, no,
Literally.
I did draw the line.
Jerking his femur right now.
like here. Mwah. Here you go.
You're scared of him now? He was even worse before.
Oh my god! In my bottom. In my bottom.
My
In my
Oh
bottom.
my God.
Anyway.
Drunk wrist is awesome.
My bottom is beautiful. My bottom. Anyway.
Yuri, guys, this is serious.
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Is it? Is it?
I'm gonna
serious?
whisper in his
Is
ear,
it?
"Mama raised a bitch, didn't she? Mama raised a bitch."
Established
That's the last time I
dominant.
bring your ass back from the dead, motherfucker.
Stop
Oh
it.
shit!
Okay.
What
Okay.
the fuck?
Eerie, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. as
Bet he
long as the
does.
creature is in the line of sight, and you cannot move closer to the source. So, because you didn't roll so horribly, that's the only effect. So, so disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. So, roll twice, and in both cases, and that lasts as long as the end of the mummy's next turn. So you've got a basically a round and a half to do that. That is the end of his attacks. So then we go to Gibble.
All right.
And then next up is going to be Datari. Grist is going to be Grist and then Datari.
Okay. Yeah, Gibble's going to shove himself through the crowd to get to like right above the mummy.
How does Gibble get above the mummy?
No, like above the space above the mummy.
Oh, I get. Okay, sorry.
He's
Quite
hovering
the
No,
height
don't worry.
disparity.
There's already somebody dominating the mummy. All right.
Yes, yes. Yes.
That's a good word. Thank you. You ever been dominated?
Oh, you're my mummy.
Okay, so you moved. You're good. You're like to the sort of like upper right-hand flank of the mummy.
Yeah. Gibble's now gonna bonk the mummy.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. Is it advantage when it's grappled, or no?
No. So you aren't. Yeah,
I think
you're
this one's
there's no effects going on or anything like that. Yeah, you're just.
Okay.
This is a regular attack round
I
for
would
you.
get restrained and grappled, like confused because they're almost one and the same. All right.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah,
So
no,
you're saying
so grappled gives because I had to look that up too. Grappled gives him disadvantage on attacks, but it does not give us advantage on
Right.
attacks.
I think it's the other way around on like.
restraint gives advantage to him.
Yeah. Like I said, I always get the two mixed up because they're similar, but then there's that key difference, and. But anyway, yeah, Gibble's gonna bonk him with his great axe.
okay.
Bonk with a. Let me see what I add here. That is a. Oh Jesus. 25.
Nice.
That is a hit.
And that's going to be 11 damage, slashing damage.
Is this a magical weapon?
Well, it's with my great axe that has magic properties, but just straight up slashing damage.
But what are the magic properties? So it's a magically imbued weapon, correct?
Is that the plus 3 one that we got from?
Yeah, it's our special
What's
great
the
axe that we got.
All right. No,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a very important distinction. So,
Yes. Okay.
okay, so
Don't
11
forget
damage.
Uh,
Bob's D6.
yes, 11 damage. Yes.
And Bob's D6.
And Bob's D6.
Oh, Bob's D6. Aha. Add an extra 4.
Yes, give him Bob's D. Sorry.
An extra
All
4.
6 of them.
I mean,
Figure that out.
Take that.
on. Sorry.
Let's go
Well,
deep
that's-
on Derek.
That's 2 dragon bones in him now.
He might be a little draggy, but he's pretty well manned out.
Oh my God.
Grist, are you bleeding or something?
I think I'm bleeding out.
I'm gonna hit him with the scariest mummy. They'll never see this coming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, sorry. Ooh.
Okay.
How's the mummy looking?
Just came in hot there.
Violated.
He's not looking great, but he's hanging in there.
All right.
Um,
Gibble,
His
so
Gibble has,
mascara's running.
Bet he is.
I was gonna say Gibble has.
He
one
looks
more
better
bonk
from
left.
behind.
He's
We're not
definitely
sure
a
about that.
butterface. Everything butterface.
Oh, but
His wraps are hanging in there. That's what they are. And yeah, sure.
Gibble has one more bonk left. To try
okay.
to-
All right.
Bonk,
See what happens here.
bonk, 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 bonk,
Bonk,
bonk, bonk, bonk,
dirty
bonk,
20.
bonk, bonk.
Nice.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
That is a hit.
Damn.
Well, I rolled the lowest amount of damage, which is 6. And then that is another, literally 1. Jesus Christ. 1 on both the damage dice, so a total of 7
What
damage.
the fuck?
Plus Bob. Plus Bob.
No,
Plus
that's
Bob.
including the extra 1 for Bob. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
What
I rolled one on
the
both
fuck?
of them.
The D?
So
You
what's
got
the
the
total damage?
lowest D ever.
7.
You got low D.
7 total damage. Okay.
Yeah.
The D didn't go all the way for you, did it?
No.
All right. So that was Gibble.
Literally
Then we
just
have
the tip.
Grist and Datari. You're on deck. Grist.
Okay.
You like a blood transfusion or something you want to do over there? Or what do you want to do?
I'd like to do something because I'm not feeling fine. I don't think I should throw anything at him.
Maybe you can attack those pink elephants flying around you or something.
I'm not sure I should do anything right now. I might get in Resh's butt. It's not gonna. It's not what I want to do. I think one of my kidneys shut down.
You got another one. What's the problem?
It's okay for now. I'll be fine. I really can't do anything. I don't really have a good shot at Mr. Mom, do I?
Well, you need a distance attack because you're. Let's see.
I mean,
Apart from being drunk with death, you've got about a 25-foot distance between you and him. So you'd have like your arrow would be the only option at this point.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well, a spell as well would do it.
Yeah.
I'd say he's also got full cover though, since I'm right behind him. The
So
mummy's
fireball sounds good.
got- Yeah.
Go ahead, do that. Cast fireball. Do it.
Again, there's 3 eyes, and fuck it, I cast fireball.
Well, isn't that what Datari would do? That's what
It's-
Datari would do. Go
It's
ahead.
Atari
You do
3.0.
that.
Correction, Datari doesn't have the fireball spell.
Yeah.
But if you had it, you would. You would do it. You would.
Yes.
You wouldn't give a half a foot. If you couldn't see, you'd cast it. You know
She
you
prefers a
would.
more
Don't deny
direct approach.
Yeah, I wouldn't give half a foot. You'd cast it. You know you would.
Directly bounced
You know,
off of Grist into the enemy.
I'm rubber and you're glue.
Oh my
Every
God.
fireball bounces off of me and hits you.
I can cast a
That's how it
firebolt
works.
at him. That's
Yes, you could. That's directed. Yeah.
All right. So
How are you gonna do that? Because
right
like,
between
what?
Resh's legs, I hit him in the ding ding.
Okay. all right.
Who's ding ding? No,
Oh.
come on.
Not Resh's
Oh.
ding ding, that's for sure. That's a dirty
Well,
Rush
if
is-
you do,
Russian
if you
thinking
hit
is
it,
very,
it's
very
just
nice.
the tip. That's all you're
The
hitting.
tip.
It's just the tip. You're just gonna hit the tip.
Burn
Just
it
tell me
right
to
off.
spread my
Gonna-
legs and we'll be fine.
I mean, it'll just sting a bit on the
Quick,
tip.
do a
That's
jumping
all.
jack.
You'll be fine.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
And that is 9 fire damage.
Okay, so that's gonna be 4 in total.
All right. Yeah, I don't think I got anything else I could do here. Yeah, I'll take a shot at him with my longbow.
Okay.
My second attack. Get in the drop. Oh, that's great. That's oh, it's a 7, not a 1. 14 to hit though.
That is a miss.
Ooh.
He's a miss.
That's a miss.
And Bob, come on down.
You the
Bob-
next contestant on
Bob's
the
gonna go over there and try to bite him.
on the murder and not die.
So
What else?
that's a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
And then I believe it's a 6 plus 4. That's 8 damage piercing.
Ooh.
Okay. 8 damage.
And we are done.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna take a little nap and poo over here. Ooh.
Resh, as
Ooh,
you're seeing
damn.
the onslaught of attacks, his grip is still strong but he is definitely not doing well. You can tell that his dark life force is starting to dissipate. As Datari, you are up, and then Torga, you're next.
All right. I'm going to go.
Torga's ready.
Sprint over to Grist, and I'm going to whisper. This is just temporary for now. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds and give him 11 points back.
Just a second. Wait. He did.
Grist, I'll give you some more later.
Hey,
He
I appreciate it.
He might feel better than just slurring of it.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. No, it's passed. It's done. Okay, you're good.
Are you
The
no
negative
longer
energy.
drunk?
Oh, I'm
Well, no,
feeling-
he's drunk, but
Oh.
the mummy cast negative energy that ended the last round, so you're fine. Yeah, this will work.
Okay,
Christy.
okay, great. So that's 11,
Oh, Chris.
11 health points back.
Now, is that your entire attack to
Yeah.
get over there?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll move you over here. So you're a nice barrier between Grist and the mummy. Good. Okay. All right. So next we have, I believe. Whoops. Where's my thing? Next we have Torga, and then we've got Eerie. You're up at the end of the round here.
Ooh. Okay.
So
Torga.
Torga.
How close am I?
I don't get a turn
okay.
this time either. How come you don't like
that?
me, Charles? I don't get no turn this time either.
Shit. I'm sorry. You're right.
Damn.
No. Wait a second. No. She rolled 17. You're next. Yeah, that's right. You're after. I'm sorry. Jesus, man. You're right. Resh and then Eerie. Dear Lord.
Oh,
Racist
or
against
wait a
Dragon
minute. When do I have a turn?
Only,
Wait a minute.
only the white ones.
Actually, Torga, it is your attack, and then it's Resh's,
Okay.
and then it's Eerie.
Okay. So honestly, okay, I was a little bit out due to my internet, issues.
Yes, that's cool.
So I'm attacking the mummy thing.
Yeah. So right now, Resh has the mummy pinned up against the stone corner. You are
Okay.
literally within like 5 feet, so you're like,
Oh,
direct-
I'm good. I don't have to move,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
Okay,
Correct. You're right
well,
there.
I'm going to roll a hit with my great axe then.
Okay. Go for it.
That's 23.
That is a hit.
Damage is 16.
Now, this weapon that you're using, is it a magical weapon or a regular weapon?
It's magically imbued, so my
Oh, shit.
Well,
Well, we know she did 16 damage.
And it's magically
And
imbued.
it's magically imbued.
and that's about all we know, though.
But did she include Bob?
Hmm.
She did
didn't
not.
include Bob.
Oh no.
That would be D6.
Yes. Can Grist roll for Bob since
And then we'll add 3 lightning damage.
and the mummy collapses in the grapple of Resh and falls to a pile of bones on the ground.
Take that, you dick!
Wow, look at that. Talk
I'm
about
gonna
mic
smash
drop.
it. I'm gonna smash his head against the wall.
Torga killed him as she.
Torgan killed him and backed
Oh,
out.
yeah.
I'm out of here.
Mic drop.
She got sucked into a different dimension.
Juices.
Okay, let me change the music here because I can't hear it, but I know that. Just let me know if it's playing or not.
Nope,
Nope.
it is not.
It is
Okay.
so.
It is.
Oh, now
Oh,
it
it
is.
is?
Oh, I heard
Oh,
it.
now it's not.
Okay, I just paused it. Okay, now I can do it. All right.
Now it is. No, it's not.
Awesome.
It is.
It is.
It is. It is.
Okay, I'm not touching it. Okay. So the mummy is dead. Sorry, the mummy is at 0. Let me put it that way.
The mummy is dead again.
Wait
Yes.
for Rhesh to put his dingus away and then check the mummy for loot. Don't lean down though; you'll poke your eye out.
Do you think a dragonborn has like
Tina-
lipstick down there, or is it like human?
That's a good question.
Stick a finger in its cloaca.
What is a
Torga said everything died, including her power.
Oh.
Oh no.
And the mummy. Mummy
And the
died.
mummy. Yay, Tina, the mummy's dead.
You can learn the mummy died too.
But
That's amazing.
Power
Tina
in
like
her house.
destroyed the mummy, and then she she lost
The
her connection.
mummy.
Talk about like going with a blaze of glory.
She just hit it too hard. Broke everything.
Okay, so immediately as the mummy dies,
again.
its entire lair is uncovered.
Huzzah!
Why does
And-
he have a study?
Well, I don't have time to do that kind of stuff. There's books, but they're all destroyed. It's all a big mess in there. There's nothing much of use. But you're more than welcome to explore this lair.
Can I check the mummy? Does the mummy himself have anything on him?
The mummy does not have anything on it.
Erie's gonna start looking through the desk next to him and start check to see if there's anything worthwhile there.
Okay, so you guys. Okay, so you start to check through it, Erie, and you sort of move towards the back of this sort of area over here of the lair, sort of for this back, and you see a 5-headed dragon. No, just kidding.
Gee, what?
Oh, thank God, because I thought that the two that were with us were enough. Now we're really gonna fuck shit up with them. It's my new pet.
You see this. You see this jar at the back as you're sort of moving through things.
Yeah, what?
Erie's gonna
Yeah,
pick it
yeah.
up.
Okay, so you pick it up.
Can I tell that it's like there's a lid on top?
Yeah, you see the seam. There's definitely, you can tell that it's a jar of some sort.
Is the seam sealed or is it just resting on top?
It's resting. You
Okay,
can
great.
feel that it's like turnable.
Erie's gonna put his hand on top to make sure the thing doesn't come off, and he's gonna shake it.
Okay, nothing happens.
What are you doing?
Oh, you'll see. Erie's gonna twist it and open the lid.
Throw a couple Mentos in.
Shake it.
So you take the lid off, and nothing happens, except everyone dies, except you. No. So you take it off, and it's just like it has what looks like cremated remains, but it's like dust.
Like dust, you say?
Erie. Can I
Erie's
put
gonna
that in my
open his
bag?
pouch and dump the dust into his pouch. His mama didn't raise no bitch.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh!
He said it was dust.
And as you do that, you take 4 necrotic damage.
God damn it.
And Rhesh, you notice this because you're watching him as they were going through, as he's going around, and you definitely notice that last damage that he just took, like that sort of, that almost like shocking piece of damage.
Still
I
didn't
know
hurt
this.
as
I've
bad as
seen
the
this.
charge
I've
slapped
felt
me.
this. Did you pick up the sword?
Maybe.
He did.
Technically, I picked up a piece of leather and picked up the sword with the leather.
How'd that work out for you?
I don't know. I keep feeling like Torga's slapping me in the back of the head, but other than that,
Yeah, you picked up.
debilitating migraine.
Let's
I
just
think
before
I
we
need
go
liquor.
before we go further, let's just take a moment to congratulate Torga, who dealt the death blow to the mummy.
Thank you.
She dropped 16
yeah.
damage, plus then the lightning of Bob,
Thank
and
you.
then her internet backs her out of the game. So talk about Mike.
Yeah,
drop.
I am.
That's phenomenal.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about that. You dropped it, and you it was epic.
Okay.
You were like,
I'm
screw
so-
this guy, deuces, bitches.
Okay, yeah,
I'm out.
I am so fucking victorious that my internet decided to say, "Fuck it, we're gonna take a break too to celebrate your victory." Yeah. Anyway, I am so sorry, viewers. Mwah.
No, you're
Thank
good.
you all.
You're good.
I didn't
You
know
did good.
Torga could Misty step out.
Anyway, Erie, suck it. Love you. Here you go. Love you. Lick it too. Here you go. That's what we do.
But let's continue here with Rhesh and Erie
I
about
love you
this
so much.
this sword.
Thank you all. Okay.
Is Grist? Is he still got that curse on him?
Yes.
I would like to try to convince Erie to give me the sword because I have an idea. Do any of you have the ability to dispel magic?
I cannot dispel magic, but I can hold on to it,
If you
and it won't
give me the
hurt
sword,
me.
I would like to try something.
I
In
know
that
for
hilt.
a fact Gibble cannot spell magic.
I don't know. I don't think either
If-
of you guys should be holding this sword.
I can't
If
dispel
that's-
magic, but I can make a really nice looking bag that'll hold like runes.
How about
All right.
I don't
Erie's-
make any
Erie's-
money, but I can make it rain? Is that the
Erie's-
same fucking thing? As all that
If you would all just shut up, just for 1 second,
Erie's gonna
just
Part of the
for
package, bro.
the love of all
Hey,
the gods.
Resh.
You're hanging out with
Hey,
us
put his hand up in
today,
the air
we're all over.
and
Resh,
Point
I
it.
love you.
If there
Point
is
it.
power still in this sword, I
Oh,
will
fuck
attempt to
me.
dispel the magic that is killing your friend.
Erie's gonna point his finger at the
for
target.
The men are
fuck's
talking.
sake.
Give us a minute.
Oh, for
Here, just give him the damn sword already.
All right, but I want the sword
okay.
back.
But Dragonborn.
Explain. So what? Okay.
Okay, so this sword, so Hazaron is the name of the sword. one of the if it's still doing damage to Erie, that means there might be something residual in it. One of the spells that sword is able to cast is actually dispel magic. So I'm going to try to pick it up to see if I'm able to use the hilt of the sword in close proximity to Grist to cast dispel magic on it to remove
If
that.
it doesn't work, it's not going to turn me into like a chocolate starfish, right?
I have only encountered one chocolate starfish. I do not think so.
I
Can we
take your word for it.
define what a chocolate starfish
I have
is, and if
I have a
people would
serious
love
question,
it?
If you handle this sword again, you're not going to turn into freaking Bresh 1.0 again, are you?
If I
That
take
was
this,
my fear as well.
if I take this sword
Right.
and you see the change in me, I expect you to immediately disarm me by any means necessary.
So Erie's
Yeah.
going to pull the sword out and hand it to him and immediately ready his axe and prepare to attack Rhesh should he change.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna actually but before I grab it, I'm gonna look at Torga. I'm gonna look at Torga because the last thing she did was promise to cut off my balls if I ever did anything bad to the team, and pray that nothing happens. And I grab the hilt of the sword, and Charles, you can let me know what happens when I grab the sword.
Okay. So you grab the hilt of the sword and you take 2 necrotic damage.
All right.
Now the sword's not a whole sword anymore, right?
No, yeah, I'm I just literally just have the hilt in it.
Correct, but it's still cursed. It's a cursed item.
Right. I can feel that going up my arm, and I can feel the pain as I take the damage. But I'm going to get right next to Grist and take a knee and attempt to cast Dispel Magic on him.
Okay. You kneel down and you place the hilt over his body, or at least like where you think the wound is, and it does not have any effect on it.
Please.
So that means you need an outlet. You need one, right?
Go ahead, Tatari. What were you saying?
Please let me have the sword. I'll just hold on to it. It won't be mine. We'll just put it in my bag, and we'll figure out what to do with it together.
Is this going to be like how you hold on to the gold for all of us?
I will tell you. I have something to tell you when we're all healed. But first, please let me put this sword in my bag of holding.
It takes everything I have, because I can, even though it's just a piece of it, I can still feel the power surging through me. But I'm going to resolve myself, and I'm going to hand just the hilt that I have over to Datari.
I don't touch it. I kind of open my bag of holding and envelop it so that it falls in the bag.
Erie's going to wait and watch Datari to see if anything happens.
I'm going to wait and see if anything happens too.
I'm just going to sit here a little longer.
Well, fuck. I'm wondering based on Resh's stuff if I'm supposed to detect anything.
No, I mean it's more about the effect of touching the item than it is just being proximity. So,
it seems like he's already decided that.
Well, because he's had it first, and then Erie's been taking consistent damage by having it near his body. Let me take a quick look. Let me just do a quick reading here.
Just want to make sure I'm right.
Okay. Because technically a bag of holding is a dimensional bag.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
It goes to a pocket, like a pocket plane inside there.
But it's also, gone through that.
That's what I'm looking for.
Like I already had the cursed head in there and the cursed sash.
Yeah, I would say it's good.
So that's
it's
fine.
Already gone through.
Yes. Yeah.
So we're
it's already gone
through.
It's what it is.
Yes.
Building
So
cursed skeleton
it
army
will.
inside her bag.
Correct. Yeah. There's a the bag of holding has its space inside of it, and the fact that we already have accounted for that with the cursed items, it's fine in there. It's not affecting anybody.
Yep.
Okay, so Erie's
That's
gonna
what I
reach
would
into his
say.
bag and pull out the other larger pieces of the sword and put it inside the bag.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let me
Oh,
open the bag.
shit.
I already closed it.
Hey, but before you do that, I'd like to take another piece, and I'd like to grab another piece of that, and I'd like to, because one of the other ones that has spells that has one charge of is detect magic, and I'd like to see if I can try to cast detect magic on this little urn that Erie found.
Okay.
So I set it on the floor and let you pick
Just-
it up.
So you just need a shard. You don't need really.
Yeah, I just have a shard of it. It's just shard.
Just
So
shiny.
you place basically the shard or the shard on it, and it does not glow. It does nothing. It does not have any magical properties. It's literally a physical plane container of the soul of the mummy.
Erie's gonna ask you to. Does it only have one charge?
It only has one charge.
Man, fuck it.
And I want to get this shard out of my hand as quickly as possible before I, get any other
Yes.
damage from that. And then I want to take that urn and throw it up against the wall.
Okay. So you take the urn and you smash it, and you don't see any effect on the mummy itself. Well, yeah, you'd have to do a lore check. I'd have to. Yeah, there's stuff that has to do with the mummy lord and stuff like that. That's sort of a deeper thing, but yes, you. That is a crippling move. What you just did, but I can't give you any more than that. Then if you have to know what's involved with the mummy lord and what to do and that kind of stuff. There's lore in there.
Yeah.
Erie's gonna place the rest of the sword inside the bag of holding.
Okay. So you place that inside the bag of holding, and you look around. There's no other anything of interest except Gibble. As you're sort of just like hanging around there, you notice like on the table that is over. Well, let me share this here.
Yeah.
You're just very interested in this little area over here because you see a little glint of something.
Okay.
And
right over.
You go over there. Okay.
I want to see the shiny.
Yeah, of course you would, baby.
Nobody's paying any attention to Gibble as there's other stuff going on. He just
Right.
sneaks over here.
Doesn't
So
matter.
you hit over there, and there's a key there. There's like an ancient-looking key, shiny key.
Yeah, Gibble's gonna take the key, inspect it, and because it's shiny, even though he has no idea what it goes to, he's going to take the key and put it in his pocket.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
Where else can I see you go? Come on.
Oh,
Prison
shit.
press.
Good.
Good question. And that is where we're going to end tonight's adventure. Chapter 21 is in the
Oh,
book.
shit.
Join us next week for chapter 22 of the Dead Falls Summoning. And thank you to all our players. Thank you to everyone who hung out with us as we got through this pivotal battle tonight. Thank
We
you
did
to the
it.
chat. And we are marching closely to the end of this story. So thank you all. And we can't wait to see you next week. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye, friends.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night. Good night.
Love.